playing Monsterhearts. The name of the adventure is Queen of the Lake. The setting is Lockewood Laconia Academy, which is in Laconia, New Hampshire. It is rated the #3 prep school in the U.S. It is a co-ed boarding school on the shore of Lake Winnipesaukee. It's the closest town or city to where you go to school is Concord, New Hampshire. The setting as of right now is that you are in the academy. I'll let each player introduce their character, and I will set the stage for everything. Where we're going to start is you guys are prepping for a winter formal, and we'll kind of go into that as soon as everybody has introduced their character.
Go, Mike.
Okay, I'm the star of the show. So I am Quentin Lee. I'm the one of the popular guys at the prep school. Got I don't know how much you want me to reveal.
Tell us your name, your looks,
right.
your character concept, and maybe one of your secrets or something about your character.
Oh my goodness. So Quentin Lee is a beautiful looking guy with predatory, lusty eyes. He can't control it. That's just the way he always looks. He's older than he appears, though. So whether or not people know that, it's uncertain. I would like to think that maybe the principal knows it, and like I just never graduate. I just keep sticking around here.
So you're saying the principal knows your true nature?
I don't know, or because if I'm this old, then did I just now decide? Oh, I'm going to go to prep school. I could have gone to prep school years ago.
You tell me.
Yeah, I don't. So I think I'm going to go with the story that the principal knows maybe what I am, and just lets me, as long as I don't cause any trouble, lets me stay here as long as I want.
Do you have your character?
No.
Oh.
So the principal knows is...
of course, that might be a string, and we should have done last time.
No, that's fine. But maybe you have a string on the principal, because you get a string on all the player characters.
That's true. That's
one
true.
of the things.
I have a string on
everyone. It said, right?
Yeah.
So you even have a string on the principal.
Technically, yes.
So yeah. So the principal knows.
Real quick, Mike?
The principal knows that you are a vampire, or at least immortal.
No one's ever met my parents or whatnot. I'm just always seem to be here.
Gotcha. Okay. This is just kind of always have been here, huh?
So in a way, maybe I'm a little bored, and the only thing that keeps it interesting is the new classes that come
So
through.
what you're saying is you're like the opposite of what's his name from.
Oh yes.
So
no matter how old I get,
they stay
the same age. Yeah, I'm the opposite.
You're the complete opposite. You always stay the same age, right?
Yeah. It's like as soon as they get to graduating, now they're too old for me. I drop them.
Right.
Oh.
You have an age limit, right? Nice. Ew. Okay. He's 450 years old and he keeps macking on the 14-year-olds, right?
I like it.
Okay. Welcome to Monsterhearts, everyone. Okay. All right. So Mike just did his introduction. Brandon, you go ahead and do your introduction.
Okay. I'm playing a Fae character. My name is Aurora Ayton. I am girlish with mesmerizing eyes. I'm Faeborn and completely spoiled.
You two need to switch. All we're seeing is the back of Brandy's head.
But I like...
Which is exactly why she set the camera right there.
You two need to switch.
Aw,
Nice try, sucker.
I really did do it.
I
Aw.
know you did.
Drats! Double drats! Crap.
Because I know you guys don't want to look at me.
How do you think?
All the pretties on this side of the table now.
That's right. Boom.
Ooh, this is not my mic.
You can switch the mics out. You can switch the
Aw.
stands, too.
Give me my mic back.
Yeah, because you guys are leveled for yourselves.
It's heavy and I have little arms.
You gotta hold it out like the guy from Terminator 2. I don't know how long I can hold it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so let's start that one over again. So, Aurora, introduce yourself again.
Okay. I'm playing a Fae character. My name is Aurora Ayton. I'm super girly with mesmerizing eyes. I'm used to getting what I want, but I wear my heart on my sleeve. I am Fae-born. I don't know if I said that, but my parents aren't typically around. They're really important with the jury of the Fae, and that's pretty much me.
And I think we established that Aurora is like the queen bee of the Mean Girls.
I'll say.
True.
She's not, now, those of you who know anything about Monsterhearts, she's not playing the queen character, which, of course, would totally be the Red Queen of the school. But in lieu of that, Aurora is kind of like the most popular girl in school.
Yeah, suck it, Nikki.
I'm playing a mortal named Nicole McMillan. Beautiful. Big blue doe eyes.
Shut up, Jason.
She's new here, comes from a rough family. Just moved in here. She's the new kid in town. She's in love with the kid in her class named Bart. She will be the popular girl in class pretty soon.
That's her aspiration, is to become the...
Well, it's not her aspiration. It's what's going to happen.
Oh. It's not what I think is going to be. It's what is. Jason?
I am an infernal named Damien Breyer. He's got a vicious look about him.
Like predatory?
Yeah.
Okay.
His piercing eyes. He is a trust fund baby. He's heir to a huge corporate empire. He has been shuffled from private school to private school under mysterious circumstances where people who had crossed him had died mysteriously. He's chosen.
Chosen.
Yes.
What, like Lucifer?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure he necessarily knows that yet.
Oh, okay. He's struggling with possibly being the chosen of Lucifer. Anybody need player reference sheets?
Got it.
Probably.
That would be great.
All right. So
Absolutely.
Oh, wait. Am I just
You have
collecting
it.
stuff now? What's this?
Guess you don't have it.
What's this? No, I don't have it.
Okay. Those are the only two I had.
That's fine.
Haha, suck it.
I can share. I'm going to punch you in your face pretty soon. Get
Okay.
that on camera.
All right. So we established off mic, we came up with a seating chart for homeroom. So we've established some background stuff, but we're not going to go too much into that right now. Right now, we're just going to go jump feet first into the game. Aurora has a apartment off campus because it's a boarding school for people who need to stay at the school. It's a very prestigious boarding school, but it's not exclusively a boarding school. If you live, you could be local. Some of the parents will actually like winter here in town so they can be around their kids. Some of them don't want to be around their kids. Some of the parents have established little apartments and things like that with or board, put them in with relatives or something like that. Think in NHL terms, it's like minor league hockey, right? They have families that'll take in people in addition, if they don't want to stay in the, be boarded. Well, Aurora's parents, quote unquote, have set up an apartment. She's kind of almost like an emancipated minor. An emancipated minor.
Just the bottom of the table?
Yeah, I was trying to cross my legs.
So, and everybody kind of knows this about Aurora. They know that just like with any high school, if you have a teenager classmate who is kind of left to their own devices, their home becomes party central. So Aurora's home is that her apartment is party central, and she's super popular in school. She has she's part of all these different clubs. Well, the winter formal is coming up next weekend, and you're supposed to elect they call it the Winter Court Queen. And the students, because the school itself is right off of Lake Winnipesaukee, and it's frozen at this point, and it's people are skating and whatnot, but they call it the Queen of the Lake is what they call the winter formals queen. They call her the Queen of the Lake. So right now it is Quentin and Aurora are at Aurora's apartment. You are talking to... The way we're going to set this up is the two of you are together for whatever reason, and...
He crashes on my couch all the time.
And...
You invited me in once, that's all it took.
Right. And Aurora, you get a text message from one of your classmates, Jacqueline Griffin. And Jacqueline says, I have to talk to you right now. Can I come up?
Yeah, that's fine. Come on up.
Okay, so she's on her way up, and you guys are together.
Jackie Griffin.
What do you think of that new girl, Nikki?
I have my eyes on her.
You have your eyes on everybody. She's like 15. Of course you like her.
She seems different.
Everyone here seems a little different.
Well, more different than
Do you think
normal.
Do you think Damien's gonna come?
Most likely.
Do you not like him?
He's a little aggressive.
Yeah, I know.
The doorbell chimes. You have an app that would unlock the door and everything.
That was me. I was hitting a button.
I got a chime.
Yeah, we need a soundboard like for sound effects.
This is her doorbell.
Oh,
Sorry.
I can't believe you had that ready.
We're gonna hate each other, aren't we?
Absolutely not.
I have a string on you. You're the only person I have a string on.
I don't have.
That's a
any of
good
that
point.
information written down.
Who has the most strings on Aurora?
I have 2.
I think I also had to.
Okay.
I did not.
I have 3 on Damien.
Actually, I may have it listed
man.
here.
Damien's the only person I have strings on.
Did you get him?
I set him up with Patty Mayonnaise.
Oh, that's right.
Patty Mayo.
Patty Mayo,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
She spreads like mayo.
She's already dead.
Oh, damn. So
She was hanging lights in the gym, and somehow she hung herself.
okay. So
No, I'm kidding. She's not already dead.
all right. So
Not yet.
Jackie Griffin comes walking in, and she says, "The winter dance is totally off."
What's wrong? The dance is not off.
They just found Jackie Mayo hanging from Christmas lights.
I mean, like, it's not like she was going to be queen.
So if I just say it, it happens? Is that how this works?
why is the dance off? It's not like she was going to be queen or anything.
The last person to see her, the last person that saw her, totally said that she was in the gym with Damien.
So, I'll go talk to Damien. Everything will be fine. I'm sure it's no big deal. People disappear around here all the time.
They do.
I text Damien.
Okay.
It's
So
totally a
anyway,
thing.
Jackie says, she says, "Oh, hi, Quentin. I didn't know you were here."
So,
All right. You see her face kind of
just
sad.
kind of sitting in the seat, chilling.
All right. She says, she stares at Quentin for a moment, and then she turns her attention back to you, Aurora, and she says, "Yeah, I knew you would totally be upset, so I wanted to tell you, in person. I didn't want you to, to get it by text or hear it, like on see it on Facebook or something like that, or somebody of course somebody fucking Instagrammed it the first as soon as they walked in.
People are sick.
But she says, "I need your help. Can we talk?"
Sure, I'm always willing to help a friend.
She looks at Quentin and says, "Are we cool?"
Ooh. I'll gaze at her and say, "Yeah, it's cool if I stick around."
Oh, it sounds like you're.
I'm gonna use hypnosis on her.
Okay, what does hypnosis do?
It says anyone that does not have a string on me, I can hypnotize. And it says roll with hot. On
Okay.
10 or up, they do exactly what you
All right,
wish.
2d6 plus hot.
So I'm gonna be like, it's cool if I stick around.
Okay.
You can trust me.
And technically, you would because you have a string on everybody, you would have a string on her.
True,
So you
but
could.
she don't. But it's if they don't have a string on me.
I understand. I'm just saying that you could cash that string in for a +1.
I see. No, I'll try to roll it straight up.
Okay, so you're plus hot. What's your hot?
Only one.
Okay, so you're looking at a 2d plus 1.
Yeah, this is not gonna work.
Yeah, it is.
You're looking for at least a
7
7
on a
plus.
7 and 9, the hypnosis works, but there's a hitch. Got it.
Yeah.
I hate a hitch
Oh,
in my
so
giddy up.
close, so close.
What'd you get?
A 9.
9. So it comes off with
Okay.
with a hitch, right?
Yeah.
So what's the hitch?
Well, I get one of 3 choices, or maybe you get 3 choices. I don't
Okay.
know who gets to pick this.
Actually,
Either-
anybody at the table could make the pick if
Oh,
they wanted to.
She's pregnant.
No, either
Wow.
she realizes I hypnotized her,
Mm-hmm.
she fucks up my commands, or her sanity is unhinged.
Ooh.
So take your choice. So
All right. So she
I'm trying to hypnotize her into thinking, well, I'm trustworthy. She can always talk around me.
Okay. I'll tell you what. You get the look. She gets a look on her face like she's a bit confused. Like what are you doing? And she feels compelled to go ahead and talk, but you see it in her eyes that she doesn't really want to talk to you. But she's like, she knows something's up. She's like almost like she's scared and like she may be starting to figure some stuff out. All right. So anyway, she goes, okay. And she looks at Aurora and she says, I want you, or she says, I need a favor, Aurora. I totally want Bart back. And Nikki, in that fucking whore, is totally stole him from me.
It's actually my butt that's doing it. So.
I'm sure I could help you get him back.
Nice.
Nikki's nobody. She's just the new thing, the new play toy.
Well, of
Dang.
course.
I've already gotten her kicked off the dance team. It's fine. I can take care of her.
Because she was fat.
Easy. He's playing me. Okay.
She has fat potential.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were talking about you.
Okay. So anyway, she says, she totally stole Bart from me, and I'm out to get her, and I want your help. What can I do? What do you want me to do? I'll do anything, and I know you've got the ability to do it.
Is that a promise?
Yeah, it's a total promise.
Okay. Well, how about this? I'll get back to you on what I need you to do, but I'll go ahead and take it, and I'll get you back together with Bart.
That's awesome. All right. So, is there any mechanics that go along with you?
I don't know. Getting a promise? Probably somewhere. Although, technically, does she get a string on me, though? Because I wear my heart on my sleeve and everyone has a string on me.
Yes.
Damn it. My butt's sticking to the chair.
Told you wear underwear.
I'm sorry. Do you have my strings written down? Because I don't remember what that
Yeah. Damien, you have one string to a dark power.
Right.
You have a bodyguard. The bodyguard's name is Eli Gillick.
It's the VP.
Aurora has one. Has one string on you because she set you up with Patty Mayo, who is now hanging from the fucking rafters.
Sorry, buddy.
So you still owe her a string for a girl that's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Well,
I've got 3 on Damien.
when I bring an innocent soul to the dark power, I mark experience.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you can.
Well,
But I
It's
talked her
nothing you
into.
did.
I basically talked her into hanging herself. So
Okay.
whether she did it subconsciously or not,
Okay. Gotcha.
You want to go ahead
the-
and give me mine real quick?
were you done yet?
No, I'm still giving you yours.
So Eli has one,
Eli.
or through the dark power, Eli has one.
Yes, Eli has. You have one to the dark power because he gave you a bodyguard.
Okay.
Aurora has one because she's your student mentor and set you up with your current girlfriend or current late girlfriend. And you also owe one to the headmaster who got you into the school because you'd been thrown out of 2 other prep schools.
For murdering people.
Well, for mysterious deaths. Nikki, you have 3 strings on our. Bart Wagner has 3 strings on you. He's junior ROTC. They call him Captain America.
Oh no.
And who do I have strings on?
There are no strings on me. Actually, everyone has strings on me. I like that Mike is watching us.
Right now?
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's us inside of us.
Inception me.
It's not.
I'm not getting any chat.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's why I was waiting to see is if there was any chat.
Either get video or chat.
Either people aren't chatting or.
Well, there's not a. It's the last thing that says is anybody getting frame rate drops because I tried refreshing and the feed
It
a few
is
times.
jumpy. I noticed.
Yeah, it's
on
doing
mine,
that to me too, unfortunately. I think it's got to be the Wi-Fi.
But I don't know if
the
anyone's
Wi-Fi.
chatting or not.
Okay. Anyway,
Who do I have strings on?
you don't. Actually, you have 2 strings on Aurora.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. So, okay. All right. So, Damien, your phone goes off.
Okay.
Text from Aurora. What does the text say, Aurora?
I need you right now.
Ooh. Period.
Where are you?
My apartment. Winky face. Winky emoji. Do not Vandar me right now.
What does that mean? Pics.
Okay.
Shit.
I just snap a selfie on Snap Face.
Saturdays. Right. Okay.
Okay. Is she where she says she is?
You look in the back. You've been to her apartment before, yeah?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, she's totally in like her living room.
Okay. Let's say I'll be there.
Okay.
Just leave it at that. I'll be there.
Okay.
I don't say when.
Hurry, Winky Face.
Sure.
Do you reply sure?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
You're weird.
Have you seen Mayo?
Ooh.
Is she hanging around?
Oh. It's terrible.
That was unfortunate.
I'm trying to find the music from The Omen.
Okay.
Santos. Dominoes.
Yeah.
I don't reply to that.
Okay. So, all right. Nikki, where are you right now?
Guess I'd be in my dorm being sad.
Okay. And why are you sad?
Because life is pain, man.
Okay. And wasn't Iggy your roommate?
Yes.
So Iggy is that's Danielle Igwilv, and
That's a sexy name.
yeah, well, she's Romanian. She
That's Deuce's character, yes.
Yeah. The emo kid.
yeah. So she's sitting there and she's like she is very deadpan all the time, and she says, "Did you hear about the girl who hung herself in the gym?
No.
They're saying that the dance is going to be off. They're going to cancel it."
Bart will be heartbroken.
Weren't you up for the Lake Queen or whatever they call it?
Yeah, I figured I was a shoe-in to win that.
Really? Everybody, you were going up against Aurora.
And?
Aurora gets everything around here.
Oh. Well, that's about to change.
She says, she kind of looks like staring off into space for a second, and she says, you might want to stop by her apartment. I think they're talking about you.
Oh,
Damn.
all good things, I bet.
She says, I've got some ways that we can do that.
No. How do we do that? Iggy?
She opens up her laptop, turns the screen, of course, because it's a Surface.
Of course.
She flips it, and you're now looking through some webcam into Aurora's living room.
Oh.
Oh, indeed.
This would really come in handy.
She goes, mm-hmm.
How'd you do all this?
She says, I was over there. She had a study group, and nobody paid any attention to me.
I don't know who's the worst, you or Damien, but you're both bad people.
So you might want to see this. And then she says, I've got to go poop. She gets up and walks out.
Sounds about right.
I was actually going to text Nikki.
Okay, and then right then and there, all of a sudden you get a text.
And I was going to be like, hey, Nikki, I heard what happened about the dance team. I was hoping maybe I could help you out and get you back on the team. If you wanted to come over, we could chat about it.
I'll stare at my phone for a minute. The best thing about text is you don't have to reply immediately.
Yep.
And I sit there and I wonder about why Aurora would want to help me.
Because she is a two-faced whore.
I mean, I haven't even got to sleep with
That's
anyone yet.
Brandy.
Speaking of
Sorry.
internet, I'm not a whore.
Aurora.
She is not. I've offered many times. Nothing.
Okay.
That was a joke.
Who are you texting, Aurora?
Oh, I was texting Nikki to see if she wanted to come over.
Good idea.
Do you like Nikki?
No, I just think it's a good idea.
Who's over there?
Q's here. And Jacqueline.
And I just send back no, period.
I knock on her door.
Why is he at your door?
How do you know?
I said why. That's Brandy being jealous of Nikki, not Aurora.
I will get up and make sure my hair is perfect. I'll ponytail it.
Yeah. There's a knock on your door. Now, it's not uncommon for Iggy to lock herself out. So, I mean, you could assume that it's probably her.
Who is it?
Damien.
Damien who?
The only Damien on campus.
I'm pretty new here, but hold on a second. I'll make sure I got those two strands down around my face.
That one does it on its own.
And
He's let him play his character.
then I will casually lay on the couch and read. Enter.
Apparently the door was open.
Yeah.
I open the door.
Okay. Opens the door, and there's Damien standing in your doorway, looking predatory as hell.
Oh, God.
I lean against the door jamb.
Okay. Are you wearing a shirt?
No.
He's fucking Jacob from
What?
Twilight now.
No, I'm wearing a school uniform,
Okay.
and I make it look really
It's
snazzy.
like Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
It's like
yeah.
Hugo Boss.
nice. So it's like unbuttoned at the top with the tie kind
No,
of hanging.
it's everything. Is,
Oh, it's like dress right dress.
Everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be.
All right. So yeah, he's looking
The
like
buttons
he's,
shine.
he's super smart looking.
Right.
Yes, Damien, what can I do for you?
What can I do for you? I'm going to a party. Would you like to come?
He went to your...
sounds like you're trying to turn someone on.
Yes.
All right, so you're gonna roll. You got to roll. If you're trying to turn on Nikki, you're gonna have to roll plus hot.
I don't remember what my stats were.
You get
It tells you, like, in the...
Yeah, but I don't remember what I added.
you get +1 to something.
Oh, I made you add +1 to volatile.
Volatile,
I know
and
that
then you
for
added
sure.
+1 to whatever you wanted
And you
to add.
added, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I had the most strings on you, and I made you choose +1 to volatile.
So that
Right.
meant my volatile was 2.
Right.
You cray.
I think I made my hot 0, and
Yeah,
I left
you
my
did.
cold the way it was.
Okay, there you go. So you're rolling plus hot. So you're going to it's 2d6 plus 0.
Wait, why
didn't
am I
bring any
even
dice.
interested?
Mike, he didn't bring any dice.
We only have 4 between the whole table.
Really? Seriously? No. Wow, that is like the worst prep ever. We didn't
mean-
bring characters. We didn't bring dice.
We need pencils
This side
too.
of the table brought characters.
This side of the table brought talent.
We brought the look.
You had to switch sides because you're ugly, okay?
Hey, just roll the dice because I'm already turned on.
You're welcome, Internet.
Oh, he's saying fork with the dice. He's already turned.
I'm turned on with the talent comment.
Talent.
All right, so we're in a
Hey,
play.
he said it.
All right, so he's turned on. You can fork. You can
Roll the dice. I just want to see.
Let's see what happens here.
Okay, so I'm rolling these dice, and then what am I doing with them?
You're adding them together.
Tell us the number.
Yes.
That's a 9.
9. You get. Okay. On a 7 to 9, they get to choose one. So, Nikki, you get to choose what you want from Damien. You can give yourself to him, promise him something that they think that they want, or you can give him a string. So you can.
I will give him a string.
Okay. So now you have a string on Nikki, which you can cash in for a +1 against Nikki, or you can give Nikki an experience point if you wanted to. If we were doing advancements and stuff.
Okay.
All right. So you are. So you're now feeling a little compelled to go ahead and do.
Where's this party?
Aurora's.
And I was just invited there, and I told them no. Period.
Now you're coming with me.
Okay, and then I say,
This will make Aurora jealous.
okay, give me 3 seconds to get ready.
You don't need 3 seconds.
No, I don't. I need 4 fucking hours. So
Usually.
I need 3 seconds to get ready. So you sit down, and then next thing you know, 3 hours have gone by, and I come out frustrated because I don't look good in anything. Man. And then we just
I'm
go.
having sex with our sweet mate.
Then we just go, Matt. You're having sex with Iggy.
No, sweet mate. That's the room next door.
Gotcha.
Iggy will do you in the bathroom.
And it smells in
Okay.
there.
I'll do Iggy. I don't care.
Okay, I'm ready to go. What time is this party wrapping up?
All right, it's over.
3 hours
Good
later.
party, guys.
We party as long as we want. We're off campus.
All right, let's go.
Yes, like I said, the winter formal is coming up, and which is like right before Christmas, and you guys have exams the next day. So you guys are working on finals, semester finals.
So I got finals tomorrow?
You have finals tomorrow.
All right, don't keep me out late, Damien. I'm only going because I don't even know why I'm going.
You're really worried about your finals?
Yes.
Quaint.
Thanks.
What kind of car do you drive, Damien?
I don't drive a car. Eli drives the car.
Okay, what kind of car does Eli drive?
It's a, what do you call it? A Rolls Royce.
What do you call it? Oh, Rolls Royce.
No.
What do you call it? What do you call it?
One of those one things.
Those peasant cars,
Right.
Okay.
All right. So you go outside. Of course, we're talking about New Hampshire, so it is definitely cold and snowy out.
And Eli is a student.
Yeah,
But he's dressed like a chauffeur.
he dressed like a chauffeur and smells like matches.
I like that smell.
That's weird. I like it.
So you arrive at Aurora's. So,
What kind of car is this?
It's a, what you call it, one of them Rolls Royces.
Wow. Couldn't be less impressed.
While we're waiting, I'm
It's
going
an
to be
older
cleaning her apartment.
okay.
You actually have to roll the windows down by hand.
He's doing the dishes and taking out the trash.
Folding her clothes.
Thanks, Q. Or throwing them on the couch, actually, but yeah.
Okay. All right. What you had Jackie do what now? Is she still there or did she leave?
Still there, as far as I know.
Yeah, she's still there. I told her I would hook her up with Bart, and I'm going to need a favor later.
Okay, so she's just kind of sitting there on her phone, not paying attention. When the two of you, Damien and Nikki, arrive. Yeah, obviously you were told no, so you're not expecting them to come in.
Hi, Damien.
Yes, they walk in. They didn't even buzz themselves up.
Hi, Nikki. I'm really glad you decided to come. I didn't expect to see you with Damien.
She came with me.
That's why I said I didn't expect to see you with Damien.
I came with Damien. He's being silly.
Yeah.
I wanted to play this game for so long. Why are you guys trolling me so hard? Okay.
Just playing my character.
Damien, can I talk to you alone for a minute?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to shut her down.
Shut down. That is a shutdown.
These are moves, aren't they?
Yes. You're shutting someone down. So you're saying no, he's not.
No, he is not.
So shutting someone down is you're rolling cold.
My cold is 0.
Plus cold. So it's 2d6 plus 0.
8.
All right. On a shutdown of an 8, on a 7 to 9, choose one. You give each of you give a condition to one another, or you each lose a string on one another.
This is between me and
Aurora? You and Aurora. So you can give each other a condition, which your conditions are.
more on conditions. Turn to 28.
There you go. Things like. There we go. Conditions can be like drained, totally like tired. If you're trying to wear somebody down that way, you could be marked as prey or marked as a slut or just untrustworthy or whatever. So you get to choose what if you choose this, you get to choose what condition Aurora gets, and Aurora gets to choose what condition you get.
Do you have any strings on me?
No.
I have one on you. Didn't everybody get one on you? Or did I make that
Yeah.
up?
What
Okay.
what did you roll? You rolled a 9?
I rolled an 8.
Oh, an 8. Okay.
Wait a minute. I rolled a 9.
Are you lying?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely rolled an 8. So if she doesn't have a string on me, then taking a string away doesn't really do anything, right?
Correct.
Can you hear that?
Can you hear that? Yep.
I will give a condition to her.
Okay. All right. So what condition are you going? And you can make it up, whatever you want. Embarrassed.
She has a cold sore.
Oh, man.
He has bacterial vaginosis. Or she.
Way to escalate it.
Dark.
And okay. I mean, whatever. If that. So a cold sore meaning she's self-conscious about a cold sore.
Right, yeah. It's just she's been picking at it.
Yeah. So you're like, no, he's not going anywhere with you, Miss Cold Sore.
Right.
You pointed out. and-
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fine. I guess I'll put cold sore condition on my character sheet now.
Well, it's more of a self-conscious.
Oh, good.
How long does that last?
That's all I need. More of those.
Usually till the end of the scene.
The scab over.
Depends on what it
It
is.
could be.
Now,
Can I try to turn...
now Aurora gets to put a condition on Nikki.
Oh, okay.
So bacterial vaginosis, is that? I mean,
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
so all of a sudden, Damien gets a strange whiff of codfish.
Shouldn't you be at home taking care of your infection?
Oh, man. Now we're talking.
No, my infection.
Welcome to our game of. Yeah. So yeah, all of a sudden you get just a woof, like a yeasty, just codfish smell, like somebody wrapped.
Somebody just opened a can of cat food.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to turn Damien on to get. Can I still try to get him away?
You're gonna try. Okay, so you're gonna turn someone on.
And
You.
I'm also unashamed, so I'm like, I just need to change my clothes for the party. If you'll come with me, and I already take my shirt off, and I'm like, if you'll just come with me so we can talk.
Excuse me.
Okay, so you're trying to turn someone
That
on.
gives him a string, and I get to add +3 to my attempt to turn someone on.
+3, nice.
Plus my hot.
Yes, plus
so
hot.
that's +5.
So 2d6 plus 5. You're trying to turn Damien on.
You have a string on me. You now have another string on me.
You get another string on Aurora because she's obviously trying to turn you on.
That was a terrible roll.
11.
10 plus on a turn someone on. It goes off without a hitch.
Yeah, come with me.
So what do you want to do?
I want you to say bye to Nikki.
I just did.
Actually, on a 10 plus on a turn someone on, you get a string on him.
Yay! I have all the strings on Jason.
So you know how. So she takes off her shirt, top, and says, "I got to go change clothes. Why don't you come in here with me?"
Oh, I go in there with her.
I follow.
Okay.
I went, and then I follow.
Okay. So now it sounds like
Can I shut her out?
you're trying to shut her down. So what do you? How do you shut her down? Well, let's roll it and roll plus cold.
I want to see where this goes.
This is
That's the
actually
way this
kind
game
of
is, baby.
This is actually kind of a private matter, Nikki. I'd prefer if you'd wait out here.
Roll plus cold because you're shutting
I'm
somebody down.
-1 to cold because I'm just like, everyone, yeah, let's do stuff
Boxcars.
together. Ah! Get fucked!
She rolled a 2.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
And I'm -1. That's actually
That's
a 1.
1.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay. So
That means you get to do what you want with her, right? That's, no?
actually no. It
Wah, wah, wah.
yeah on shut someone down. You
Hold on, Eric.
right.
I hate Nikki.
Okay, so Nikki, she goes to shut you down, but fucks it up,
Clearly.
and so you can put another condition on her, or you can, with a failure, you can put a condition on her again. You can take a string on her. Actually, with a complete failure, you can have both.
Oh man.
So you get a string on Aurora, and you get and now she's self-conscious because of this cold sore, and now she tries to shut you down and utterly fails. So how does she fail?
When she's taken her shirt off, like that's a thing people do.
I'm unashamed.
She walks into something and knocks herself unconscious for a while.
Wow. Okay.
Man.
So she's like, why don't you come with me? Turns around and bumps her head.
Right.
She
That
run
low
into
chandelier.
She runs
in her
into a
room?
door.
Like a door jam.
Okay.
That would never happen.
I've never heard that work before.
Okay. All right. So
So now she's unconscious and her shirt's off.
Now her shirt's like up like this, and she just
It's like over
Right.
my head.
yeah, it's like she'd forgotten to unbutton the top button, so she went to pull it off over her head and got caught and was like, "Whoa!" and then tripped, bang, hit her head.
And I go, snap.
You Snapchat it. Okay.
Oh yeah, I take a few pictures myself.
Okay. So and all of a sudden, people are Instagramming Aurora unconscious with her shirt up over her head.
Well, she had a very successful roll against me.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I didn't get shit for that.
I'll scoop her up off the floor,
Okay.
take her into her bedroom,
Okay.
Take
kick the
more
door
pictures.
shut, kick the door shut.
All right. So all right, Nikki. So you're standing there. You're laughing because she just knocked herself silly, and then Damien picks her up and carries her into the bedroom and kicks the door shut.
What's going on over there, Jacqueline?
Yeah.
I just heard a bump.
Jackie is staring daggers
Oh yeah.
at
I bet.
Nikki, and she's like, "What are you doing here?"
I was just texting with Bart. He was telling me how much he loves me.
All right. you see her get, like she's turning purple. She's so pissed.
Oh, he's so funny.
Sounds like you're trying to shut someone down.
Oh, sure. Let's shut that bitch down.
All right, that's plus cold.
That's a 7.
Okay. All right, on a 7.
7 to 9.
7 to 9. So they shut down. Choose one. You give a condition to her, or lose a string if she has a string on you, which I don't believe she does. So,
No, I don't think she does either.
So you can give her a condition. So what's her condition?
Well, just blinded with jealousy.
All right. So she's just so jealous, and it's like written all over her face.
Seething.
Okay. And she's so she's just smoking. She's so jealous. She's like, oh my god. All right. Quentin, what are you doing here? What's going on?
Well, I'm enjoying the show so far. I was like busying around. Like I said, I was cleaning the house,
Right.
phone clothes. I guess when they go into that room, maybe I'm coming out, and that's how she hit herself.
Oh, you hit her with the door. Okay, as you're coming out.
But now I'm going to be out and watch the Jackie getting jealous bit.
Okay.
And still trying to decide whose side I want to take on this.
Okay.
I will lock the door,
Okay.
put a chair against the doorknob.
Damn.
Okay.
There's some rape about to happen in there.
Hold on now. I ain't got to rape nobody. Damien Breyer doesn't have to rape anybody.
Just gotta lock him in a room, make sure they can't get out.
Damien Breyer talks people into doing things.
I'm kind of easy too.
Right. You're unconscious, and that's no fun. You got to be
All right.
conscious.
So, go ahead.
So, sorry. What I want to do is lay her on the bed,
Mm-hmm.
finish removing her shirt,
Okay.
because it's obviously in a compromising place.
Sure. You don't want to
Could
choke to
injure her.
death.
No,
Further.
definitely don't want her to choke to death. I
Right.
assume she's wearing a tasteful, probably actually a designer type bra,
Obviously.
right? Like not Victoria's, none of that Victoria's
This is
Secret.
art.
It's a-
I have to enhance it with a great frame.
She wasn't necessarily expecting anybody over, but
Well, she's not wearing no Playtex or anything.
yeah, it's not like a like a four hook.
Playtex a thing? I don't know. I was just guessing at that. Was that what, like old women bras? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's not like a 5-finger strap on the back or anything like that.
Nice.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
with like 5 hooks on it.
right
God, those are horrible.
with double hooks.
Yeah. It's like my grandma used to wear. Yeah, how would I know that?
It was just like dead silence. Like, oh, all right.
I never could get my bra off my grandma.
Granny, no!
Ew.
I got Eric to say ooh.
This game's got dark.
No, I'll lay her gently down on the bed, and then I'm going to appeal to the fallen to know a secret of hers.
So what exactly? What does this mean?
It's uncanny voices.
Okay.
I can give the power the dark power a string.
Okay.
So I give the dark power a string
All right.
in order to realize a secret about someone that I'm talking to. So as I lay her down, I'm talking to her.
Okay, and she's coming too.
Right.
So Aurora, you're coming too.
The owner of that character
Okay.
will reveal one of their secret fears, secret desires, or secret strengths. They choose. So
Okay. All right.
I get the dark power gets a string on me, and I get to know one of her secrets.
And the thing about the Infernal is once the dark power gets a certain number of strings, you enter your
Right.
your darkest self,
Your dark place.
your dark place.
So I get a string on you, or no? You get
No,
one
the
on
dark
me?
power gets a string.
Okay.
Dark power gets a string on me.
Yeah, and
I
you
get
have to
know one of her
reveal
Um,
something secret about
So
yourself.
I really only have that one secret
Okay.
that you told me about. Is it okay to?
Yeah.
Okay,
You make it up. You can.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
get a secret.
write it down. I don't want these fuckers to know
Secret,
it.
secret. I got a secret. Okay.
Do it over there. Do it over there. Don't let Mike see it.
But
Remember, I have
but
shifty
once
eyes.
but once you write it out, do show the camera. And yeah, those fuckers need to log off.
I'm not
No,
on.
I switched it to chat only. 'Cause
My phone is dead.
The video was just ridiculous.
Oh wait, I don't know if they'll be able to see this. Someone will have to hold it up.
Yeah.
Okay. As this is going on in the bedroom, Quentin and
Jacqueline.
and Nikki, you're in the living room when there's a frantic knock on the door.
All right, I'll answer it.
Okay. You open the door, and standing in the door is Cassandra Aller. Cassandra Aller is the teacher of your homeroom class.
Gender fluid, pansexual,
That's right.
The gender fluid pansexual. Correct.
contemporary social studies.
That's right. She does contemporary social studies.
All right.
Well, hello, Miss Aller.
Come in, Miss Aller.
All right. She says,
I'll pull her in. Like it's nothing.
she writes out her most like dark secret, and it means nothing.
Doesn't mean a thing. Well,
Like that you could have said that out loud. It's not a big
no
deal.
shit. WTF.
No.
Yeah, it's written backwards on there. So
Oh, I can write backwards. Give me.
What?
so
I can write backwards.
all right. Well, while she's doing that, so yes, Mrs. Allers is standing in the doorway, and she seems a little confused, and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to talk to Aurora tonight. I didn't know that you guys were all here, though."
We were doing a study
was-
group for finals, and then Aurora and Damien just went off to bang, I think,
Yeah, right.
because she's a whore.
It's awfully quiet in there, though.
Yeah, I imagine that it is.
All right. She looks a little confused, and she says, "Oh, well, I guess I'll come back."
Well, no, you can stick around. I'm sure it won't last long.
Okay. All right. So you're both trying to manipulate. So Nikki, you're trying to get her to just come on in, and Quentin,
Same
you're
thing.
trying to get her to get something to like
Same
eat
thing.
something, or,
Yeah.
or so you're both
Just
working together.
Same thing.
Sure,
Just
yeah.
trying to get her
yeah,
to
just
stay.
stick around. Why not?
Okay. All right. So you are doing a manipulating the NPC because she obviously doesn't want to stay. She maybe had something private to talk about. She didn't want to,
She'll be right
divulge it. So you will roll plus hot.
I'll roll first, Mike.
You're hotter.
That's a 9.
9. Okay.
Damn.
All right. On a 9. Okay. I can tell you what it'll take for them to stay.
Okay.
She wants to talk to Aurora alone, so you guys are going to have to leave.
Shoot.
Yeah, I was wanting to leave anyway.
So that you figure that out. I mean, she's like, I really don't want to say, what I have to say has to do with grade,
So it's
her
like-
grade, and
So it's
stuff like that.
Stick around. We're about to leave anyways, kind of thing.
Yes.
That's
Go ahead. Come on
so,
in.
But Quentin, you're trying to do.
I was more of a casually like sit down here, have a drink or something.
okay.
Like that.
So you weren't trying to manipulate her.
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
No,
just a different way.
Okay. You can make your roll also. Plus hot,
Oh,
Yeah.
and you have a string. You can cash it in
Yeah,
for
I'll
plus
use
1.
the string.
All right. So you cash in your string for a plus 1.
7, 9.
So same thing. So yeah, she's like, pull up a chair, sit down, check us out. And she's like,
I'll go get her.
okay,
We're about on our way out.
okay.
I'll knock on
am
the
I
door.
awake?
Yes, you were coming too, because you woke up and now you realize you just told Damien your secret.
I can make that arrangement for you.
I'm not the queen.
That's not a problem.
I
This is
want.
easily taken care of.
I wanted to talk to you about Patty. Do you think it had something to do with it?
Who's Patty?
I don't know. That weird girl I set you up with to get closer to you.
Oh, I believe she's dead.
Yeah, but do you know how it happened?
I believe she hung herself in the gym.
It's impressive. So,
It may not have been intentional.
I was hoping you could help me with my secret.
I just said I can help you with that secret.
But how? Can I trust you?
Of course you can.
Is that a promise?
I don't know. Have I brought her to the darkness?
How's it?
How does that
what
count?
What
does
does
that mean?
that mean?
This is when you bring an innocent. She's not innocent. So
No,
never mind.
no,
Okay.
she's not.
Definitely not an innocent soul. That was Patty Mayo.
No, okay.
Right.
Is that a promise?
I promise nothing.
Are you trying to turn him on?
I do want to turn him on.
All right. So how are
now,
you?
now I'm like, I'm still changing, so I had a skirt
You
on. I'm
actually-
taking it off. I'm changing.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe
Do your plus hot.
I'm bending over, like, you know, where
At
you
the
take
waist,
off, where
right.
you take it off, and like it's.
You should probably show us.
I don't believe it.
Internet?
I don't understand. What?
Well, oh, you sinners. Okay, I'm just gonna do. I'm not gonna give him another string on me. I have 4 on him though.
You could cash.
Yeah,
you
I'd
could
start
cash
cashing
them in.
What if I cash 1 in? What does that get me?
+1.
Okay, it'll be +3.
Did you cash in more than one?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I think you can. You can like put them all on the table. I'm calling. You know, she'd be like, you know, I have all these strings on you. Do me.
Yeah, do me. Hold on, wait a minute.
Is that where you're going with this?
I have another. Kind of.
That's somebody warning. Somebody just trying to warn Damien. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Okay, I have a better idea. Can we scratch that hole trying to turn someone on and like I'm still in bed and I'm like, Damien, my head really hurts. Can you just lay here with me for a minute?
We've already been laying here for
Oh, we have been laying here?
10 minutes.
Okay, in that case I strip naked as fast as possible.
Okay. Or do you? All right, Damien. Does Damien resist this at in any way? Oh, she's just laying there. She's cuddling with you, and she
I'm
starts
like,
taking her clothes
well,
off.
Damien, I still need to change. I don't feel like getting up yet.
Okay. Are we going to have sex?
If you take off your clothes too.
Sure.
All right, he takes off his clothes, and now I'm gonna ask him to promise to help me. If you refuse, I take 2 strings on you.
Ooh.
No, if she lies with you and you refuse, and you're both in sexual positions and you refuse.
We can for real have
Oh
sex.
no,
though, that's fine.
I'm totally fine with helping her
Okay.
find me.
So you've
find
promised,
something.
but you said you promised nothing. Now she's naked and ready to go and says, "But I need your promise."
I need promise that you'll help me.
Certainly.
Yay, thanks. So we want to do it?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
So, Damien, you have a sex move
What? Wait a minute, I take that back.
Yes.
because she just used her sex move on you.
Right.
Son of a bitch, you're
So
right.
my sex move is when I have sex, the dark power loses a string on me
Nice.
and gains a string on her.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
no!
So
Sex
the
is the worst.
Santos, Dominoes.
God.
The shadows thrown behind the wall of a great horned serpent.
Nice
It
job,
was-
guys.
it-
I'm going to shut it down.
so you're gonna bust in.
I'm going to bust in
Wow.
because the teacher's
Mid-coitus?
Waiting.
Mid-coitus?
Well, I don't know what part you're in.
Mid, beginning, near the end.
It's near the end before
He's
it
like,
starts.
put the lampshade up her ass. Let's go. All right. So you come in. I mean, they obviously didn't lock the door. He just
did.
shut the door. Oh wait,
He did with
He
the
did.
chair.
that's right. He did. He locked the door.
I'm a
and
vampire, though.
you are a vampire, so you're gonna force your way in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, hi, Q. It's a lot more fun here if you want to take off your clothes and join us.
I go. Tag.
Did I get in?
Eiffel Tower.
No.
All right. If you're trying to bust
I gotta
in, all
bust in.
You know what that
right, you're gonna have to roll.
This is a volatile.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll plus volatile.
Oh, that
Okay,
might not
someone's
work,
bent
then.
over, someone's behind them, and then there's a penis here and a body. So there's
It's a
And-
shaky H.
Is there any way to...
The shaky H. Go ahead.
Is there any,
shaky H. There you go. Only
is there any
touch-
way to use strings on this, or is this pretty much just on this one?
You're pretty much on your
Okay.
own.
This is not going to be good then.
You got this.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
He's trying to bust the door down.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have to get through
Well,
this.
I mean, really, what you're doing, and let's really think about this, because I mean, making you roll, it's not like D&D where you're rolling a strength roll. Okay,
right.
what you're not getting physical with
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
else, so it really doesn't mean that really doesn't factor
No,
into
isn't
it.
that lash out physically?
Well, when you're lashing out physically on someone,
On someone.
but what you're really trying to do is you're trying to shut them down. You're
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
that's
shut
what I
them
wanna
down.
do is shut them down.
So that's a plus cool, and you can use a string on one of them. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to bust the mood up.
Yeah.
You're trying, yeah.
When I get through
You're
the door,
you're
it
trying
don't
to
matter.
you're trying to
All
cock block, right?
So I'm boom, boom, boom.
So we could just say that the door. I mean, you are a vampire. The door goes boom. If you want to knock the door down, knock the door down.
Well, I'm not that crazy. So I'll just open the door.
Yeah.
Look at them, like
Okay.
totally uninterested. Miss Holler's out there. I want to talk to you, Aurora.
Tell her to come in.
All right, so you're shutting them down. You're trying to stop them from what
And
they're
I'm
doing.
going to.
Tell her to come
This
in.
is on Aurora. This is on Aurora.
Okay, so you're doing it on Aurora. Are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get her out of the mood.
Do it to me.
Okay, so you bust in. You tell them. Did you roll yet?
Her, nope.
Okay,
I'm gonna use one of my strings
Okay.
on Aurora
gotcha.
to bust this up.
All right.
That's a 10.
All right.
Bam!
That is total success. You are now shut down. So the effect of that
Ooh,
is
I'm also cold as ice. When I successfully shut someone down, I get to, on a 7 up, it says you may choose an extra option from the 7 to 9 list.
So you get two options.
yeah. Well, with a 10 up, you get you give them a condition, and they lose a string against you. So Aurora loses a string against
You
you.
don't have one on me.
Okay, and you give her a condition,
All right.
like not in the mood.
So as soon as she hears the teacher's here, the mood is completely shot.
Okay.
That's it. So yeah, mood out.
Okay. So you're no longer. She's no longer in the mood.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I finish.
I'm just laying there, right?
I finish.
Okay. You finish on yourself.
Oh no.
No.
On
I
her.
mean, he cock blocked. He totally just cock blocked you.
She's
In
out.
mid
Oh, I thought,
coitus.
I thought this was her and not me.
Well, it takes two to tango. He walks in and shuts her off. I mean, she is now no longer in the mood.
Dark Power still gets a string on her though.
Yeah, that
Okay.
Yeah.
so
That's fine.
So the question is, now that you're no longer in the mood, Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Damien's still in the mood. So what are you shutting him down?
I suppose I have to be like, I thought it would be better. We can try again later.
So you are now. This is plus cold.
I
So
had
you're-
$1 for every time somebody told me that.
No.
Good and cold.
Not at all.
4.
That's a fail.
That is a fail. And so now, here's the deal. Damien, you don't have to stop.
Oh,
Oh, I'm not gonna.
But here's the thing. If you do, you give her a condition and you gain a string.
Oh well, then yes.
Okay. So you now have a string on Aurora, and you get to put it. So she's no longer in the mood because of what Quentin did. Now you get to put a string on her, or get a condition to put on her.
Blue balls.
Oh, so she never got to finish.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So she's still, she's all right.
She was almost there.
Okay. So she's frustrated.
Story of your life.
a story of my life, true.
All right. So yes. So
And I get a string on her.
yes, you do.
Man, that's 4 strings.
Nice.
I also have 4 strings on you, bro.
It's a lot of string pulling.
And I grab my stuff
Okay.
and so my character finished?
No.
No. Okay.
Don't you dare.
So I just
Well, you had the option. You could have finished,
no, I'm not gonna do
but
that.
you wouldn't have got the other stuff.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I grab my stuff and say later, and then as I walk past him, I go, "You owe me one,"
All right. So you point at Quentin and say,
and I walk right out into the main room where the teacher is, and I say,
So you grabbed your stuff, meaning you didn't put your stuff on.
"Fuck no!"
Okay.
I
It's just still a raging hard on
I put my bra and underwear on and just walk out.
backwards.
To
They're inside out.
Right. The thong is in the front.
And I see Miss Ballbricker or whatever her name is,
It's Aller.
Miss
It's
Aller.
Sandra Aller.
I say, Ms. Aller.
All right. She kind of looks. She's taken aback. She was like, "What's going on here?"
Nothing anymore.
And I say into my Bluetooth headset, Gillick, bring the car around.
Okay.
He's actually just outside the door.
Right. The car is already around.
Right.
It's still there. He's been.
Oh,
sitting
that
back
was just for effect. Bring the car around.
Right. So wait a minute. You did all of that with your Bluetooth in your
Fuck
ear the
yeah.
whole time?
It's got a camera on it, too.
I thought he was going to call for a helicopter or something.
Okay.
I go, Nikki,
Hey.
Nikki, come on.
Hey, Dick, you're the worst date ever.
Hey,
You took her.
Okay.
So let's recap. You talked Nikki
Yes.
into going to a party with you so you could go and bang Aurora.
Yes.
No, that just totally happened. I wasn't expecting that.
No,
Okay.
Miss Aller wants to talk to Aurora personally, so I'm going to talk the rest. His car's being pulled out. I'm going to talk the rest of them into going for a walk. We'll come back later, maybe.
Okay.
Quinn, can you get me back to the dorms if I stay here and let Damien go on his own?
I can see it.
Oh, you're the best.
I don't have a vehicle though. I use other people's vehicles.
Yep. I know that.
I can get a car for you guys. It's fine.
It's just you and your hand tonight.
So Nikki and Jacqueline.
Yep. So Nikki and Jacqueline are walking with you now. Is this okay with you, Nikki?
Yeah, this
How
is
close
fine
was
with
this
me.
place to the school?
Not that far with it because, whenever the apartment was set up for Aurora, they were like, it was like between two of them, and one of them was over a mile from the school, and she was like, that's like a mile. I'm not going to walk that far.
But who was your roommate again?
That. I don't have a roommate.
She doesn't have a roommate. She has an
I
apartment.
live in my
Okay.
apartment.
So none of us live here.
No.
No,
Okay.
get out of
You're
my
just
house.
you're just there all the time.
No kidding.
Yes, that's right.
Right.
I'll leave some more things here.
And take them back in 2 hours.
That's the George Costanza.
Everyone met at Aurora's house, our apartment, and some sexual shenanigans happened. If you recall, Damien took Nikki to Aurora's apartment, convinced her to go, and then when you got there, you dumped her and boned Aurora.
How did I dump her?
You said you just walked into the other room and started boning another girl.
I just happened to be leaving the dorms and thought, I wonder who would like to go to the
No,
party.
you actually convinced her to go. She wasn't going to go.
Did I use a move on her?
I believe you did.
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah, you turned her on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can't
That
help-
happened.
I can't help that.
Yeah. So
That's the dark power.
it is. Blame it all on the dark power. Devil made me do it, right?
The devil made me do it.
So we'll pick up with Quentin and Nikki, and then Jackie Griffin was there. Jackie had gone to Aurora's originally to try and get Aurora to help her get her boyfriend back. So at this point, it's very unlikely that Jackie would walk out and walk back to school or whatever with the two of you because she fucking hates Nikki.
Does she need a ride?
Yeah,
I'm in a
actually.
Rolls Royce.
Right. So you're sitting out in your Rolls.
Right.
And your driver is like waiting with you. You get in, and as you see Quentin and Nikki turn and start to walk down the road, Jackie jumps in your car and says, "Drive."
Gillick, you heard the lady.
Boom. And you start driving off.
And I give Gillick the look from the rearview mirror.
What does that look mean?
The look means take us the long way.
And put up the partition?
The scenic route, and yes, put up the partition. But leave it cracked so he can watch.
Of course. Well, he's got a backseat cam, so
Oh, well, then I didn't need to worry about leaving it cracked then. Okay. And it's recording it.
of course.
Right.
Whatever you want, sir.
Excellent.
And of course, we are talking about Eli, who is also a student here, who acts as your bodyguard slash
Right.
driver.
Yeah, he looks like, who's the,
Lou Ferrigno.
no,
Wow.
no. Who's the big Japanese guy that threw the hat in the bond?
Odd Job?
Odd Job. He looks like Odd Job.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
Doesn't have a killer hat though,
gotcha.
other than the chauffeur hat I let him wear. But it's not like a weapon.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So she says, "You got anything to drink in here?"
Of course. It's a Rolls Royce.
And she starts to cry.
Oh, there.
That was awfully convincing.
Oh, there. That's like Brandon when he's trying to console me.
What you should do is exact your revenge.
Yeah. And how would I do that?
I can help you with that.
All right. She says, "Yeah. Obviously, Aurora promised she would help me. What do you think? You think she'll actually help me?
Aurora?
You know, the girl that you just screwed."
It's unlikely that Aurora is actually going to help you.
Okay.
It's Aurora. Let's be honest.
You're manipulating an NPC.
Or I'm telling the truth.
That's true. That's very true. You're saying that she can't produce, is what you're saying. She can't fulfill her promise.
It's not that she can't, she won't.
Okay. And you truly believe that? You didn't even know what the promise was.
No, I'm definitely manipulating her.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you're manipulating an NPC. Roll hot.
Okay.
You got manipulated into admitting you were manipulating someone.
10.
Damn.
Nice.
Pow, pow.
All right. They do what you want. If you give them they'll do what you want if you give them a bribe, a treat, or a motive.
They'll do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
If you give them a bribe.
If you give them a bribe, a treat, or a motive.
Okay.
So you're trying to convince her that, Aurora's not going to be helpful. You could possibly be more helpful than Aurora at this point.
Okay.
So a treat, a bribe, or a motive.
I guess my bribe could be my promise to help her,
Okay.
right?
So you're saying forget.
Yeah, forget Aurora. I can help you. I can show. What is it that you want?
She says,
It's a boy, right?
I want Bart back.
I can help you get Bart back.
That's what she said.
But I know what it is that Bart wants.
What does he want?
I can show you what it is that Bart wants you to do. What Bart's interested in.
So the bribe is you're
I'm going to show her what Bart wants her to do in the sack.
okay.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So you're not even interested in turning her on. You're just manipulating her into sex.
Right.
Okay. You offer to help her, and she'll say, "Okay, fine. I'll do whatever you want."
Well, it starts with her giving me a blowjob right now.
Okay.
Okay.
She's totally for
Damien's
it.
finishing
Okay.
one way or the other.
Well, she's cleaning up. She's getting some sloppy seconds
Gotcha.
for reals.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. All right. So
This is my game, y'all.
yes.
Oh, man.
That's a power move.
The Dark Pirate no longer has a string on me, and the Dark Pirate has a string on her.
She is okay. Domino.
Santos. Dominoes. I wish I could find that music.
I'm not 100% sure that oral sex.
That is sex. Don't let Bill Clinton fool you. That is sex.
Well, Bill Clinton ain't fooling nobody. I'm telling you.
That's sex. Well, who says that's where we stopped? That's just where we started. I said that it starts with her giving me a blowjob.
You did say it starts with.
Right.
Right.
And it carries on from there. I show her like 8 or 9 different things from
You're Kama Sutraing it up.
right from the Kama Sutra.
Right.
Right.
You're splitting the lotus.
Tantric.
Yes.
Right.
Totally split. I've split the shit out of that lotus.
Okay. All right.
And then I don't take her back to the dorm or her room. I just dump her off in the park someplace.
All right. She sits.
Yeah.
All right. So as you're pulling off,
Brandy reacted like that happens to her.
as you're pulling
Every
off,
time.
as you're pulling off, you see in the rearview mirror as you look up past Eli. You're sitting in the back. You're smug. You see the Eli's head, and then you see the rearview mirror. And as he makes his turn, you see her sitting on a frozen park bench with her face in her hands. Like elbows on her knees, face in her hands. She's obviously bawling.
Well, when I dumped her off in the park, I didn't just say like
Get the fuck out.
GTFO. I just said it's best. It's best if you get out here. We shouldn't be seen together. Bart wouldn't appreciate that.
Ooh, you're manipulative. I like it.
So
Yeah, she's fine. She gets out. She understands.
and I keep her panties.
Okay.
And I got her panties too. She didn't have panties.
Is that a
earlier.
condition?
It turns out that the Bang Bus is a wholly owned subsidiary of Fire Industries.
Fire Industries, right? Bang bus,
Oh,
right?
man.
All right, so
No.
all right, so back at the apartment.
Meanwhile,
It's the Rolling Royce.
I don't know what that
No, I don't know.
means.
Back at the apartment, Cassandra Aller, the teacher, is now alone with you. All right, she says to you.
First PC to do a faculty member.
Yeah.
All right, she says, We need to talk.
Okay. Talk.
It has come to my attention that you have spread a rumor about Vivian. Viva.
Viva?
You've been spreading a rumor about Viva and myself, which is totally not true.
It's not, huh?
No. So I would appreciate it if you would stop doing what you do.
Well, I could probably reverse that rumor. You know. If
Yeah,
you would
by
do-
telling the truth.
If you would do something for me.
What? No.
Oh.
She shakes her head. No, this is not a negotiation.
What happens if I don't do it?
All right, she says, I will get you expelled. So all right, so you're trying to, are you trying to shut her down, or are you, because she's getting like, I'm your teacher, you do what I say.
That's not really my thing. Can
You
I?
have a string on her, I believe, though, don't you?
No, I only have strings on Damien. Literally only on Damien.
Oh, okay.
All Damien.
All Damien all the time.
Okay.
Let's see here.
You just got a text.
Okay, what's the text say?
It's a bunch of moaning sounds, I think.
I got a text that said,
He butt dialed, he accidentally butt dialed.
"How fresh does it need to be?"
Did you need to?
He-
That's why I texted it to.
I know, but he told me to say it for people.
Well, yeah, passing notes doesn't help us.
Sorry. It was had to do with the secret. That's why.
Right.
I understand.
Okay.
I text back. Very.
Okay.
I text back the freshest winky face.
Okay.
Like, Anyway, sorry. Back
Sorry, I
to the
didn't mean
teacher.
to throw you.
Distract-
Oh,
All
you're
right,
fine.
let me back up here for 1 second, okay? And because we've got about roughly an hour to go here.
Okay.
Damien,
Yes.
when you before you kick Jackie to the curb, right? You do what you do, but what she says is, I can show you what Bart wants,
Right.
and she said, but we've got to start with this, and she says, but that's all I want to do because I'm saving myself for him.
Well, we can do other things.
She says, I want him to be my first.
Oh, he'll be your first.
This plays into what?
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to seduce her. I'm gonna be like, "Are you sure the rumors aren't true? I was pretty jealous when I found out."
Okay, so you're trying to turn someone on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a plus hot.
And yep, and I'm gonna be unashamed again.
So you're already in your underwear.
Yeah, right. So I'm
Well, yeah.
unashamed. Can I have those dice, please, sir?
Yep. You're about to get
So
another text.
I'm +5.
Okay.
I'm awesome. I know when I'm getting text messages. It's like, hold please. I'm about to get something here. Shit, 11. Oh wait.
You're bad at this.
Shit, 11.
Shit, only an 11.
That was an 11?
I'm +5.
Plus hot, yeah.
She has a string on me now.
Okay. So she has a string on you, but when you turn somebody on, you take a string against them.
Okay.
So you now have a string, and she has a string. Okay, so you get a chat. Or let's mix it up a little bit here. Okay, your chat or your text. You hear the Aurora. You hear the bing of your text go off, and you hit the button to respond, and you are now Snapchatting video of Mrs. Or Miss Aller going down on you.
Oh.
And it's on your like feed.
Oh.
I'm periscoping this shit.
Oh.
Oh man. Okay.
So everybody, now you get a string on Miss Aller.
That's everybody?
Yes.
So you
Okay.
want to read your latest text? Or you want me to read it?
I'll read it. Okay, so while I'm
Flip it over. It starts on the other
yeah,
side. There you go.
while I'm getting while she's performing oral on me, I'm just like
What's the word for that?
cunnilingus.
There you go.
While she's performing cunnilingus on me, I am just like holding my phone up, just videoing it, and I get a text at the top, and it says, "I boned Jackie. Lots." But she's still a virgin. I left her in the park, and he sent me like the tag for the map on exactly where he left her.
Okay.
And I text him back, and I'm like, I'm too afraid to tell the queen. Like, I just know things. I'm not working for her.
I don't know what that means.
You,
I text that back. I don't know what that means.
Okay, when I said help me, I didn't mean to feed her. I meant we probably should protect people and ourselves. I mean, we could do it your way.
If you know that if you feed her, she'll be fine for like another 100 years.
Right. Okay, but if we feed her, then she'll go away for a while, like 100 years a while. But we're gonna have to go see her, talk to her, and help her. I'm scared. She can wipe us all out with nothing. It would be nothing for her. I mean, what's to say we don't go there and this is like multimedia messages coming through. She's like, what's to say that she doesn't just eat us?
So now, at this point, I'm fairly convinced that she's crazy.
Okay.
But who the fuck is the queen?
Yeah, you don't know what
I
the
don't know
fuck
what
she's
that
talking
means.
about, right?
I just kind of play along and go, this is true. Yes, of course.
Right.
Face spirit.
We'll talk more later. Doop.
He hangs up the text message. He texts back, click.
No, it's just offline, not available. It's not there anymore.
Not a thing.
It's Telegram.
All right.
Okay.
I'm muted. Muting channel.
Damn.
Sorry. Like
Okay,
Sean used
so
to do. Muting channel.
so
He always had to announce it.
I'm going
Like we're like, fuck, Sean's out. Might as well wrap this up.
while she's going down on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell her that it would turn me on a lot more if she would get naked and I could see her beautiful body while she's going down on me.
Okay, so you're manipulating an NPC?
I want to use my sex move, but manipulating works too.
No. If you're using your sex move, then you're using your sex move.
Yeah. So I want to do that, and I want to ask her for a promise.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell her how sad I am. I can't focus. I can't come because there's a lot on my mind. And I'd really like it if she could help me get the dance back on.
Okay.
Back on task.
She says, yeah, absolutely. No problem.
She's got a mouthful, so she's like mumbling it.
Yeah.
That's what Mayo would have wanted. That's what you should do.
Right. Well, she's just let her do her business.
Sorry.
Okay, so
All right. She just says, mm-hmm. Okay. All right. All right. The walkers. What are you guys doing?
The rolls passes him at least twice.
Okay. Flip them off. Flip them off every time.
Nikki's pissed.
Now, you don't treat Nikki like that.
Oh, man.
Sure you do.
She has a hate fire like any other.
Wait, Nikki doesn't like Damien anyways, right?
No, not really, but she sure shit doesn't like being dumped for
Oh, right.
some floozy.
Okay.
I'm a nice lady.
All right. So
Aurora?
on your
yeah. Super nice.
during your walk,
Yep.
you saw Jackie get into the car with Damien, and as you're walking up to the park, and you see Jackie crying on a park bench.
That was a bad idea. I tell her.
Tell who?
Well, Jackie.
Also, you walk up to Jackie. Okay.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll
Yeah,
sit.
we got to get up there
let's
so I
sit-
can make fun of her.
Let's sit
yeah.
down.
All right. She, she kind of looks over and she sees Quentin, then kind of looks up at Nikki like, oh shit, and she's like, just go away.
Still interested in Bart?
Yeah, but I think I figured out a way to get him back.
No, you
I look at
haven't.
Nikki.
And she kind of gives you a dirty look. She goes, he's not even into you. You're just the new thing.
Yeah, he's actually right. He's very into me. Everyone is.
Not everyone.
Okay. I have Bart and you don't. And it's glorious.
All right, unless you're gonna, are you manipulating her in any way, or are you shutting her down?
I want to find out how'd you end up here? Thought you got in a car with
Yeah, get the info.
Damien.
Okay.
Drove around the block a couple times.
All right, she says, I needed to think.
About what?
None of your business. Why don't you go slut somewhere else?
Ooh.
Okay. Come on, Q. Let's leave her alone.
No, you gotta take that from her.
Yeah. She's nothing.
All right.
Just a sad little girl on a park bench in the middle of the night,
You know
in
what?
the middle of winter.
Let's go see the shoot. I already forgot the name of the gal that hung herself.
Oh, Mayo.
Patty.
Mayo.
Patty Mayo.
How long ago was this?
Earlier today.
Earlier today. Okay.
Come on, Q. We're leaving.
Oh shit! Is this a trying to manipulate me?
Well, that's manipulated NPC. You can shut him down if he's wanting to do something else.
Well, no. I guess I don't see anything important here. We need to. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. That's right. I was going to, because the original thing was we were going to stay for finals for real.
Mhm.
That's what we're doing.
Right.
For
I'm going
reals.
to. Yeah, I'm going to. Oh yeah, before we go, Jacqueline, is there any way you could, I'm trying to get some her answers. Have her do it. Test for me. Let me copy from her. Let's see. I'm trying to look at the seating chart here.
Yeah, you sit up in the front.
I'm in the front, and she
is on near the back.
all the way behind me. So I can't really copy off her. All I have is that damn Reba next to me. Although she's the smart one.
Yeah, Reba is the smarty.
Yeah, maybe. All right, so that's not an angle to go with then. Yeah, so I'll just say, well, you don't want to finish studying. We'll see you later.
Okay.
During that time, I text Damien again. And do I know where she is? Or do I just know that she's back and hungry?
You know that she's in the lake.
Okay, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
I text Damien and I'm like, she's in the lake. Do you want to try this? Do you want to go see her?
Who is in the lake?
The face spirit. I called her queen, which I don't think is accurate, but she's a queen now.
Okay, so earlier, when
Yeah.
you told me your secret, you didn't mean you,
No, of course not.
because that's not what the secret said.
I'm pretty sure I said she's back. The fake queen's back and she's hungry.
See, I just
Jason's-
assumed you were talking about yourself, that you were the fake queen.
No.
So you're like, wait a minute. The fake queen is not you?
I just thought she was making up some weird shit about
Sure,
herself. I
sure.
didn't know.
Ow.
Wow.
That sounded like it hurt.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Okay, come get me.
I'll
Wait, I'm still being. Am I having this conversation while she's still going down on me?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Hey,
yeah, I mean that.
Sure.
So,
I'll swing round.
okay.
Jeez.
All right. As you arrive, you just went back around to her place.
We've been driving around for a while.
I know. So as you're pulling up, you see the Cassandra Aller is now walking out of the building and getting into her Prius.
Ms. Aller,
She looks at you and she says, "Damien,"
coming or going?
and she just kind of goes, and then gets in her car.
Like my play on words?
It did.
Is that good?
I
Okay.
dig
All
it.
right. Okay. Here is the deal. You know that to feed the Fey Queen, the Lady of the Lake, you're going to have to give her a pure soul. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to drown her in the lake. Or drown them in the lake.
Or convince her to drown herself.
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess.
so
It's more of it's like a sacrifice.
he comes in and I'm like,
So you and the other thing you know is, and one of the things that you've been doing is, you know that let's see here, it was Nikki.
oh.
Yes, Nikki and Iggy work for Mr. Spinner, who owns Spinner Records.
Right.
And Mr. Spinner has he has a houseboat. Now the lake is frozen, but you could start from the docks from the houseboat if you were going to do what you're going to do. And you also know that Mr. Spinner also is an ice fisher.
That's it right there.
Okay, so we have to convince Nikki and Iggy
Or
to
Iggy.
get us access to this houseboat. Did you completely ruin everything with Nikki?
I said that I had not. I used every hole but the one that matters.
You're talking
That's Jacqueline.
Oh.
I'm talking about Nikki, your date that you
Man,
fucking left.
I'm getting them all mixed up. Sorry.
that sounds right.
That's true, right.
Right.
Nikki, Jackie,
Okay,
tomato,
so
tomato.
the thing is, how are we gonna get Jackie on a boat with Nikki with you?
Simply talk them into it.
I guess you could work. Who do you want to work on? Let's go to the dance and see if we can get these guys to come and
When is the dance?
we can commandeer this
Tomorrow.
boat.
Well, herein lies your problem. Nikki can't stand Damien at this point, and Jackie can't stand Aurora. So you need a middleman.
Why does Jackie not like me? Crap, we have to talk to Keith.
I told her that you weren't to be trusted.
That might have been my fault.
All I've ever done is I keep my promises.
I had to convince her to have sex.
It's who I am.
That was how I convinced her to have sex.
Okay, well, let me get a hold of Q, and
How did you convince Miss Aller to have sex?
I'm pretty.
You manipulated her.
No, I just look really good naked.
Agreed.
I know, thank you. Okay, okay, so
So we just need Nikki just to get us on the boat, right?
we need Nikki to get us on the boat.
Or Iggy.
She's weird, and I don't like her. She smells like cabbage. Giggle snack. Well, yeah, we could.
Where's the classroom list at?
But Iggy doesn't like any of us. She's not gonna help us.
And Iggy's not here.
We may have. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. We need to get a hold of Q, because they still like him, I think. And Jacqueline has to go because we have to kill her. And Nikki has to go to get us on the boat.
Why is Mayo not on the class list?
She's dead.
Mayo, that was established later. She's not in your homeroom.
She wasn't in homeroom.
This guy here's dead. Cross him off then.
Okay, so do you want to talk to him? I mean, do this when we're all in one room, like the dance. I can get a hold of Q and see if he'll help me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, Aurora, you know that the dance was also on. The date of the dance is December 23rd,
Okay.
winter solstice.
So it's back on.
Of course, I let my teacher perform cunnilingus on me for it.
That news hasn't spread yet.
No, it's purely in this room.
Are you a minor?
Yeah.
This is information that's valuable.
And you have it saved on your phone at this point.
I'm watching it right now.
Okay, so yeah, the dance falls on the winter solstice. This is the perfect night to do this. It's gonna take a lot of work, but we have to.
So your queen is in the lake?
Hmm. She's a lady of the lake.
So like Excalibur? Lady of the Lake? Is that what you mean?
I don't know what that means.
Oh man,
I don't know what. I'm
so
sorry.
sad.
And you like fantasy?
Uh-huh.
You've not seen
You mean like the cartoon?
Huh?
There's a cartoon, right, called Excalibur? Derail. Anyway, I'm sorry.
There's
Okay.
a movie called Excalibur. You should watch it.
Okay,
I think
so
it's Sword in the Stone, Disney.
Sword and Stone, yeah. That's
But
the name
she
of the
should watch
sword,
it.
right?
She should watch Borman's Excalibur, though.
Okay.
She really should.
I will.
It's a good movie.
Okay,
I have
so
it on DVD.
we probably should we go together? Or should I text Q?
Go to the dance together?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're shooing for
course.
King and Queen,
excellent.
obviously. So,
Obviously.
I text Q, and I'm like, he's so mad at you. He's so pissed. You jerk. Okay.
It was just kind of like just mutual agreement.
You
Yes,
know-
of course we should
You know
go
what
to the dance
sucks
together.
though? We've played this game all wrong because you and I are getting along for the first time ever in a game, and we have all the strings on each other that we don't need. We need them
Yep.
on them.
Yep.
I've got strings on other people.
Who?
Nikki, Miss Haller.
Okay, Nikki's good.
Dark Power's got a string on you. Ha
Okay, so I text Q and I'm like, hey Q, there's something really important that I need to talk to you about at the dance. I'm hoping you can help me out. Smiley face.
Playing video games.
MLB the show. Come on, come to the dance, please.
I thought the dance was off.
I worked it out.
Question mark.
Well, it's not for another couple days, right?
We can skip ahead to it.
Oh,
I
okay.
figured he would.
Okay. So this is skipped ahead.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll say we skip ahead. It's the night of the dance. Everybody knows that the dance is back on. Nobody knows why because everybody knows that Mayo killed herself. But and a lot of people are like,
Now it's a tribute to Mayo.
okay, good. Yeah. So they've said, you know what? She would have wanted us to have this
Exactly.
She was
dance.
on my
Right.
she was on my student council committee, and she worked really hard. She would want us to have this dance. That's my student president address to the
And
people.
all the foods are mayonnaise based.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that. That's a good touch.
Has a nice touch.
That's
is
isn't
so
it?
a nice touch.
gross. Nobody likes mayo.
Brings
Okay.
a tear to my
dance.
eye.
I could eat Mayo right out of the jar with a spoon.
Do you
I love
pick
it.
me up on time?
No.
No.
All right.
Mostly because I know you're not ready.
Wait. Backpedal. What were you contacting me about again?
I was just telling you I need a big favor from you at the dance. I'd talk to you there.
Oh, really? Spelled RLY.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really important. And I know I can depend on you. Can I manipulate him through text? Tell him how great he
You
is.
do everybody else.
Go for it.
Yeah, you certainly can.
I want to go.
But that's a manipulate NPC. So really, I mean, unless you're trying to turn him on, or shut him down. If he's trying to refuse you, you can shut him down.
Oh, okay, I'll see how
so
he responds.
I would have to do the shutting down.
Yeah, you're trying to shut her down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'll try to shut it down because, like, I know how her favors go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're like, go ahead and make roll your plus cool.
I'm cold. Very cold. 10.
10. All right. So you shut her down. Choose one. Give her a condition or lose a string against you. Make her
Do
lose.
you have a
I don't have any strings
Man.
against him.
So give her a condition.
condition.
Now, the other condition, like your cold sore condition, and what was the other ones that you had? The temporary stuff that you had.
Blue
blue
balls.
balls. That's all over with because Miss Aller took care of that.
Yay.
See, just made it that much sweeter.
Now, do I get the 2? Because I'm cold as ice, I get to choose an extra option from the
Yes.
7 to 9 list. So I get
7 to 9 list. 7
2
to,
conditions?
give the
Or is that only when I roll 7 to 9?
on a 7 to 9. The choices are give themselves. Oh no, don't look at the wrong thing. Shut someone down. 7 to 9. Choose one. Give them a condition or lose a string. So it's what you do is you get both. You're getting both.
Okay.
Eric.
So I get a string?
Lose a string. It's on
His is special, is what he's
Yeah,
talking about.
I have a special ability.
right.
What does it say, Mike?
When you successfully shut someone down 7 up, you may choose an extra option from the 7 to 9 list.
Right,
So
and the 7 to 9 list says the MC will, let's see, 7 to 9. Choose one, give them a condition,
Right.
or give you each a condition to one another.
Right.
Lose a string.
Lose a
On
string.
a 10 plus, you give them a condition only.
Right.
So you can give her 2 conditions.
That's
She
what I
can
was
give
shooting
you
for.
one.
That's what I'm shooting for. Then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can give her 2 conditions,
Right.
and she can she can give you one.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
So what are the what's the one? Aurora, what's the one condition you give? Because he just shut you down.
Oh.
The shutdown is I won't do it unless the 2 conditions,
Okay.
I guess.
All
I
right.
mean, obviously I'll do it to keep the story going, but I'm just trying to really make this.
So
in
she's
favor of
you're
me.
you're asking. Yeah, I got a favor to ask, and
The 10 plus will be the favor road, I guess,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
And then we'll
What are
swap
some
conditions.
Examples of conditions. Of
My
bad
condition
days?
is going to be nudes.
Nudes. I have to send you nudes?
Yeah.
IRL.
No,
Okay.
just a roar nude.
So can I make a condition that there's a rumor going around that he has a tiny penis? Can I start a rumor about him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting a
You
rumor.
can try.
We have gym class with him. We know it's not true.
I'm
not
be-
gonna tell
every-
anyone-
Everyone
you're
in the
not-
school thinks I'm beautiful.
You want to be the
Go-
sexy
go
one.
for it.
I mean, you can be beautiful with a tiny penis. Trust me.
Oh man.
It's true.
Living the dream.
Okay.
What?
The fucking ancient Greek dream, I guess.
Interestingly, it says
Um,
here that conditions last until you do something to
To
alleviate.
to alleviate them.
which
Well,
I
like-
guess for me would mean
I mean, just
Drop
take
a drawer,
drop.
let's go with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Just walking around with your brain hanging out.
Or you could just accidentally take a dick pic.
That's
and
true.
Then,
That's
and then
true.
accidentally text it to everybody.
I guess
Yeah.
for mine, I took some Abreva and got oral from my teacher.
Right.
I'm gonna walk next door and knock on Nikki's door
Okay.
because her dorm is like right across the hall, right next to mine.
Okay. Well, it's downstairs because yours is upstairs because you have
I'm
3
on the-
dorm
and I'm on the
rooms.
boys' floor.
Yeah.
She's on the girls' floor.
Right.
Okay.
Who is it?
It's
Go away.
it's Damien. Well, I have a peace offering.
Oh yeah, you got a peace offering, huh?
Yeah.
Heck, go away.
It's see,
Earbuds in.
what would Nikki like?
Listen, I'm listening to some. I don't know, fucking something terrible.
dashboard.
Yeah. Listening to some dashboard confessional.
I'll try her door. Is it locked?
It's locked. Yeah.
Oh, damn it! It wasn't locked before.
Well, it is now.
All right. So as
Is she
you're
on the ground floor?
as you're like trying the door, it's locked, and then you feel a tap on your shoulder. Ziggy. She goes,
Oh, Nikki.
"What are you doing?"
Oh, I have a gift for Nikki. Could you let me in?
Manipulated NPC. This is your plus hot. Because she's like, really? She goes, I know she's in there. So she's not letting you in?
Well, she hasn't answered the door. I'm not. Is she in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Maybe she has her headphones in. That's an 8.
All right, an 8 on a manipulated NPC. I will tell you what it will take to get the NPC to do it, and they will. All right. She says, she goes, I can let you in, but I'll do it on one condition.
Name it.
Get Eli to take me to the dance.
Eli Gillick?
Yeah.
Eli,
Yeah, boss.
you're taking Iggy to the dance.
What?
Doop.
All right, she goes.
Done. Oh, hold on. Eli,
Do I want to say yes?
come up and ask her right now. Like a gentleman. Remove your cap.
Man, seriously?
Boop.
All right. So as you're standing there, she's just like looking at you like she's waiting, and then you hear footsteps tromping up the stairs.
I just turn and face the door. I'm not even.
All
I'm
right.
just waiting for her to
And then
open
you
the door for me.
hear the swish of his hat coming off, and he says, "Miss Igwilv, it would be my pleasure to take you to the dance." She goes. She doesn't say a word. She just puts the key in the door and goes click, opens the door, and walks in. She turns and looks at Eli and goes, "Pick me up at 6." And she points at Nikki and says, "Damien's here to see you." And then she walks over and starts to lays down on her bed and starts reading.
I have a box. A couple boxes.
Jeez, Brandon.
Large boxes. I just set the boxes in front of me. The box.
Oh, in character.
That's perfect.
I know, it's perfect, isn't it?
The boxes say, I don't know, Bloomingdale's. I'm trying to think of some really fancy stores. Tiffany's, yeah. Something along those lines.
Okay.
He bought you Tiffany's. It's now called Mickey's.
Are you going to open your boxes?
No, I'm
Your
not.
gifts?
Unfortunately for you, the character I'm playing is totally unimpressed by material things and rich men.
Hold it. Who are you playing?
Yeah.
Hey!
Who are you playing?
I'm
'Cause
playing
I know-
Nicole McMillan.
I know that Nicole probably has minions that would buy her things. Mm-hmm. Right?
Of course she
And
does.
she doesn't return those things.
No, she does not.
She
That's
doesn't
true.
return them, but they don't get anything for it.
Well, this might be true.
I will.
However, most of those people don't deliver them face to face.
That's also true.
That would be bad. Let's not do that.
I won't do that.
Yeah, internet. No.
I would. I will take my foot and kick open a box or whatever.
Inside is, well, I don't know.
I hope it's a leopard and a
I was
jaguar.
going to say a panda bear, and then he borrowed
Well,
from the zoo.
it is a fur.
Oh,
It's a stole. It's not a stole, but it's a like a, what do they call the fur that goes just around
Don't
your
look
shoulders?
at me like I wear furs.
But you know what I mean.
Like a shawl?
Like a shawl, but it's it is
All the time.
snow leopard fur. Or it appears to be snow leopard fur.
wow. Damien, this will look great with my hooded sweatshirt. Thank you.
Well, that's the other box.
I will open it.
It's a beautiful, whatever color you want, dress.
What color is it, Damien?
What color would her favorite be? It's blood red.
It's green.
I prefer green.
I mean blood green.
Blood green?
No, like an emerald
It's
Like
like
green.
not like
Vulcan
Vulcan blood green. Star Trek. I'm sorry.
Color
Damien is
of
a tricky.
envy.
The color of envy.
Really, green's your favorite color? I see. It seems like I see you wear red more than anything else.
I don't wear a lot of green. It's just my favorite color.
I when I do this, I see her wearing nothing.
She would probably, knowing Nikki as well as I do, she'd probably want something blue because it looks good with her eyes. Duh.
Whatever.
But
Thanks for the dress and the animal.
This is for the dance.
All right, Nikki, it looks like you're trying to shut him down because
I'm trying to shut him down.
how?
this is plus cold.
I will use my string on him.
Okay, then you get a plus one.
My finger.
I'll use my finger.
Do you have any strings on Nikki?
Yes.
You can spend strings to give minuses.
I'll hold off.
Okay.
Nice roll.
6.
Okay, that is a failure.
Yeah, that is.
So he's being very
It
charming,
worked.
and
And then I move in for the kill and I use my string.
okay, what are you gonna do?
I'm trying to turn her on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm
you're-
moving for the kill.
You're
You're going to kill me.
Your body's betraying you at this point.
It's gonna end up like Patty.
Oh, it was the favorite color.
And I'm going to ask the Dark Power for some help.
Ooh, nice.
Who did that? Who
I can ask the Dark Power for something that I really, really want.
Okay.
The MC will attach a price to the thing you want
Okay.
and hint at an undesired twist in its nature. It's
got teeth.
If you pay the price, you'll get what you're after.
Okay.
Tentacles.
Okay. All right.
What is it exactly that you're after, Damien?
What are you trying to do here,
Yeah.
Damien?
Yeah.
You're trying to turn her on, but I mean, are you trying to turn her on in that to get her to do what you want, or are you trying to turn her on for sex?
Oh, I'm trying to get her to do what I want,
Okay.
and that's to accompany me as one of my dates.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're trying to turn her on. So you're going with a.
What about Bart?
You're given a. You're
Or can tag along. There's room in the
plus
rolls.
hot. So you're going to do a plus hot. Now you're asking the Dark Power for help, right?
Right.
Which gives you what?
It doesn't say.
Oh, so all you got to do is pay it,
Right.
and then it works.
Right.
Okay, then you don't have to roll.
Okay.
All right. The payment. All right. It says the payment has to be in blood.
Oh.
If you're willing to pay it, then absolutely.
Too bad he didn't.
So I say, I would like you to accompany me to the dance.
Mm-hmm.
But just think about it. And then I assume that's what you mean. I have to go and
No. It
I
means
just-
that eventually, in some way, you're going to have to pay this
I
debt
got
in
you.
blood
Okay.
or with life.
Okay.
So, yes, Nikki, you are compelled to say yes. He's being super charming. Despite yourself, he just keeps talking. He talks a good game, and eventually he just wears you down.
I would love to.
I say we'll pick you up at 6.
Man.
We will pick you up. You and Eli, I presume.
There's a few of us going.
Okay,
That
I'll
whole
see.
apartment thing just.
I'll see you at 6.
Man. Mean notes being passed.
Hold on.
So, ding.
We need the boat, not more dates.
You son of a bitch.
All right, so let's cut it to the dance.
Because I was Bluetoothing that whole thing.
Sure. All right, so you are all at the dance at this point.
Who do I pick up first?
You tell me.
I pick her up first.
Okay. All right, so you are now at the dance. What's the plan? You got to get to the boat and get to the.
We have to get Jacqueline, and we have to get Nikki or Iggy to get us the boat, and then we're gonna toss
You know what?
chick out into the lake.
I even get another driver so Eli can actually be one of us
Okay.
for the evening.
Nice. All right.
I don't want to, out of character. If you want to get Jacqueline somewhere, just get Bart there.
Well, we need Nikki for that.
I think Bart's probably relatively pissed at Nikki at this point.
I'll
know-
text Bart.
Going with whatever this fucking guy's name is.
I'll text Bart.
Damien Breyer.
Damien Breyer. Wholly owned subsidiary of Breyer Industries.
You are a wholly owned subsidiary of Breyer Industries.
Or I'll go up to Bart.
yeah, because Bart and Bart's there with Nikki.
Let me go with you.
Okay.
Let me just tag along.
Okay. You flirt with Nikki, and I'll flirt with Bart.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Can I flirt with Bart too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you're trying to turn on Bart?
Me?
Someone.
No, she is. I figured she'd be better. I don't know. Maybe Bart swings that way. I have no idea.
Okay. I will. I don't know. Scratch my nipple. That's not sexy. I'm trying to think of something I can do at the dance to be unashamed.
That'd work on me.
Give it a try.
Nope, doesn't work.
Totally works.
Oh,
Totally
All right.
works.
So,
He's gonna get a string on me,
Who is?
Bart. I'm gonna be unashamed. I don't know.
What the hell did you need me for?
I don't know. You shut me down,
I
homie.
said help you. You just help me.
Oh yeah. We still need Nikki to be okay with us going out to steal the boat. We just need Bart to get Jacqueline.
actually, you just need the boat because the lake is frozen. The boat's not going anywhere. But what what Iggy says, as you're talking about, we got to do this, we got to do that, and Iggy, you didn't even know Iggy was like even paying attention to what was going on. She says, "Why don't we have an after party at the boat?"
Perfect.
Iggy, that is a great idea. It's inspired.
That's great, Iggy. You're still weird. It's
Iggy,
fine.
you need to have a before party
You still
before you can have an after party. Debbie Downer.
Okay, so, yeah, you need to talk to Nikki and tell her that, okay, I'm talking to Q right now. You need to talk to Nikki and tell her we need Bart to get Jacqueline to the after party. Tell him
Why
we're
don't
gonna...
I just tell Jacqueline to go with us to the after party?
She doesn't really like you that much, does she?
Oh, yeah, she will.
Okay, well, you can try it, sure. Get her to go with you. We need her there.
Because that's much too complicated. I'll just go straight to Jacqueline. Right as the thing's winding down, too. Jacqueline's probably not having a good time anyways.
Okay, so you're going straight up to Jackie?
Yep.
All right, so she's, yeah, you see she's bummed because obviously Nikki's there with Bart, and she's just like, I'm never going to get him back, am I? Q.
Oh, there's always the next time. So, you want to go to an after party?
I don't know.
So, like, there's some friends of ours that got this boat. Who had the boat? Nikki?
Yeah,
Or
Nikki
Iggy.
and Iggy work together
Yeah.
at
So
the
a
record.
few of us are going out to a boat, and we're just gonna, enjoy the night and the scenery. It'll cheer you up.
You're manipulating an NPC?
Yep, I'm going total hypnotic on this one
Oh,
again for the
okay.
second time.
All right, so go ahead and roll that up. That's your plus what now?
This is hot,
Okay.
and I will use the string this time.
Okay.
For a plus
For a
one.
plus one.
Bam,
Bam.
an 11.
Okay. All right. On hypnotic. So she did. What's a success? What's a total success do for you?
They do exactly what you wish and have no idea that anything is wrong. So I'm like,
Okay.
we're going to go to an after party. You're going to have a good time.
Okay.
So it's exactly
We'll
what's going
have
to
a
happen.
good time.
Right. She goes. Sounds great. Can we go now?
Yep.
Okay. Gee, I don't want to be here anymore. I'd rather have a good time than sit around and do nothing. Okay, so now you've got Jackie going to. She leaves with Quentin. So now, what do the rest of you do? Of course, who wins?
Aurora.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Me and Brandon.
Actually, I would like to probably steal that from them, too.
You can't be the prom queen.
The formal queen, the queen,
Says who?
the lake queen.
No, I thought you meant the
2016.
king and
Says
the-
I.
Oh, is there only a queen?
No, there's probably a
No,
king
it's
and
a
a
king.
queen.
It's
That's
a
what I'm
court,
talking about.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I would like to
is it a king or
steal
is
that.
it an escort?
It's a king and a queen.
Okay.
Both are voted on.
Brandon, I think we have
Yeah,
to roll
I
off
think
of
I
this.
could steal that from Damien. Damien's a creepy guy.
Roll our hot. Is that what it is?
Yeah, you would. It would be a hot roll. Let's just, if you want to break it down into a competitive roll, then yes, you would roll your versus hot.
Come on,
Yeah.
Nikki.
You can spend strings on each other to give the other person minuses.
I will use both strings.
Aw.
All right, so we're rolling off for the Lake Queen of the winter dance.
7, 8, 9.
So you got a 9 on your hot. Okay,
beatable.
Aurora,
Can beat
you're
that.
at a -2 on your roll.
Can I use my string on Allard to pad the votes a
Nope.
little bit?
Nope, this is versus each other.
Damn it! Does that count?
Absolutely counts, and I win.
Pretty much. I mean,
But it fell out.
Pick it up and roll it again.
Thank you.
that's some brandy cantrip right there.
No.
I would have got 9 as well, but you made me get rid of my hot. Bastard.
Keep rolling. You
All
keep
right,
losing.
so all right.
Fuck this game.
So Nikki wins
Yeah.
Lake Queen.
Oh, new girl.
I'm gonna push her in the
Mean
lake.
girl.
Mean girl.
Dominus.
Dominos, Santos, Dominos.
All right, you two.
All right, so we're rolling versus
Yep.
plus
I'm gonna
hot.
impose a -1 on Jason.
Minus
with
one
my
on
string.
minus one on Damien because of his string. Okay, Damien, are you imposing any kind of strings on? Nope. All right, so Damien's at a -1.
This is what is
Hot.
this?
Plus hot.
Hot.
Plus hot. Okay. So -1 from him.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Terrible roll.
What was that roll?
That was a 4.
A 4. What?
Five.
You got a
Yes.
5.
Oh,
That's a
he got
tie.
Oh!
-1.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's a
so you got
tie.
a 5.
Or you straight up?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
He's
So
minus
tied.
1 actually right
so
now.
neither of us?
Co-kings.
Co-kings.
Co-kings?
No way. It's
take
got to be. It's got to be.
Yeah, it would be funnier if someone else
Give it to Eli.
Let's run an Eiffel Tower on her later.
Shaky H.
Okay.
me, it's
Yes.
Nikki.
So you guys
Shit, that's what I
tied.
meant.
So you guys tied. So they had to do like an emergency vote
Oh,
of
I'm on the student council.
of who. Yeah. No. Because you guys nobody won between the two of you. Bart wins.
Fucking Bart.
Oh,
Captain America.
It's everything.
yeah. Bart and Nikki.
Bart
Perfect.
and Nikki.
That just makes Jacqueline even more pissed off.
Yes. She's like as soon as
Let's
it's
get outta here.
as soon as it's announced, she goes, "Let's get the fuck out of here."
Anything you want.
I can't believe that bitch Nikki won.
That's waved right at you.
I'm talking to Damon. Damien.
What?
I'm talking to you. I can't believe that bitch Nikki won.
See any ass on that girl? Tell her.
Pretty much. Have you seen the ass on that girl?
Yeah, that's
That dress I bought?
You bought her a dress?
The dress she's wearing.
Jason,
You didn't notice when we picked her up?
Damien just
I
contributed
saw
to
her
that win.
in a dress. I didn't know you bought it for her.
And the fur?
Sabotage.
That's a snow leopard fur. There's only like 10 of those left in the world.
Well, you're a terrible person.
Yes, I am.
And Nikki's
So are you.
she's a thunder cunt. I'm pushing her in the lake.
I'd like to find out later if she's a thunder cunt.
Whatever. It's disgusting.
Come on, you know you want to find out with me.
Are we going to invite her and her royal hubby to the party? Things could get interesting.
They're already invited to the party. They need to be at the party.
Of course they are. Why?
Because they
Bart
do.
doesn't need to be there.
We
Well, I
need
mean, he's
people in
kinda
case things
not
go
part of it, I
wrong
guess.
to
Bart
get
needs to
eaten.
be there. I say Bart needs to be there. I'm hosting this party
I'm
on
not
the
here.
boat.
I'm not here anymore.
that you got Iggy to get for you, I guess, because we still haven't figured out how we ended up with the boat.
I'm having Briar International send us caviar, beluga caviar.
I'll send a text out. I got Jackie. See ya.
Oh, Q doesn't know
Later.
we're murdering Jackie, does he? Yeah, that's a need to know thing, I say. It's fine.
Perhaps I'd like to murder Bart.
That's fine, but perhaps I'd like to murder Nikki.
I don't know why you need to do that.
Jason, are we the bad guys?
2 murders in one night enough?
Are we the bad guys? They ask.
Yes. Clearly.
All right, so we are at the party.
Mike just hasn't exsanguinated anybody yet. Give him a chance.
All right.
We're trying to murder a virgin. You know who's really good at sacrifice? Eli. You should invite him to the party. Weird thing he did in the church.
He's coming to the party.
I don't actually know if it was Eli.
No, it was Eli.
Was it Eli?
It was a true rumor, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That actually happened. He did that on my behalf.
Well, we could.
Grudge.
Well, we could use him there.
Of course we can use him there. He's my bodyguard.
Okay. Well, let's get him there and let's go.
We're all going together. The guy that's driving our car tonight, Navy SEAL.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
No. Spetsnaz. I
Okay.
like that better.
Congratulations, Nikki.
As I'm getting in, I'm like, oh, my crown. It hit the ceiling. I better
Tiara.
take it
Your
off.
tiara.
It's my tiara. Sorry.
What are
Sorry.
you, dude?
I had a crown in high school. Sorry, I was the sweetheart king. I know it's very a big deal.
You're such a dude.
My tiara.
Jason,
Okay.
Oh, this is so much fun.
You are at the houseboat on the frozen lake. Everybody is now arrived, and Nikki, you are the last to arrive with Bart, of course, and everybody gives you the very polite applause.
Everyone but me.
Okay.
I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
So, yes, you notice that Aurora does not applaud, even politely.
Oh, wait, that's out of character. I would. I'm not cold.
No, this is what you'd do. You wouldn't actually touch hands. You just make it look like you were.
Okay, I do that.
All right. So,
Or-
how are you going to pull the final play off?
Well, I'm assuming that it would be dirty pool for me to attempt to use the sacrifice of Jackie. That we're giving the queen Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
I could not also, we can't double dip and use Jackie as my blood sacrifice. Correct.
I don't know.
I'm currently twerking badly.
Okay.
I'm like, what?
That's like twerk fail. Twerk fails.
I still am
She's Phoebeing out right
Yeah,
now.
my ass doesn't move like that, but I'm gonna try.
That's never happened.
Q, am I doing it?
He said you were close today. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I would like to play it on the safe side and make sure that I get someone else.
Sure, you don't want to do it wrong.
Right.
Okay, so you're looking at two people.
Right.
All right, so what's the plan? What's the
to,
plan?
I'd like to kill Bart.
Okay, so Bart and Jackie.
Right.
So you're the two ex-lovers who the one is saving herself for.
Right.
So how are you going to do that?
Okay. I need Jackie's phone.
Okay,
And Jackie, of course.
sure. So how does that go down?
Well, I'll get her aside. Because I know she's probably stewing and she's probably mad and heartbroken and all that stuff.
Right, she's doing shots.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Even better. All right. I say, this can still happen. You can still have Bart.
I don't see how.
Trust me. Pull your dress up and give me your phone.
Pull my dress up?
Just pull your dress up and give me your phone.
You're manipulating an NPC?
Sure.
Plus hot.
He has no hot.
Bam.
10.
Nice.
She does exactly what I think. Pretty
That
sure
was a good roll.
they'll do what you want, and you get if you give them a bribe, a threat, or a motive. Why?
The motive is I'm going to take a picture of your snatch.
Undercarriage.
Your gooch.
Yeah, I would totally.
Damien totally. I'm gonna take a picture of your snatch. She's like, my what?
Oh,
I'm
Damien.
going to take a picture of your flower.
Sounds worse coming from you. So what? Okay,
And
Say something, don't be creepy.
that is yeah. That's kind of his thing though.
You're going to offer yourself up to him tonight. Okay.
So the motive is you're saying that if she does this, you're gonna make sure that
Right.
So the
I'll make
bribe-
sure Bart's there.
Okay.
And this is going to help assure us that he's there.
All right.
So
Okay.
I want you
Fine.
to, I'm going to take this picture.
She said, now you're gonna take naked photos of me. I've already sucked you off once.
Damn.
Well, there was more to it than that. Right? You got to remember the things I taught you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's going to expect these things.
Right.
Just, use your vagina instead.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Right.
Now, once I take this picture, I'm going to send him a text with the picture attached.
Right.
I need you to get out of here, and I need you to go to the fishing shack that's out on the lake. Okay?
Really?
I've already got it stocked. The heater's already on out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bottle of champagne on ice, hot cocoa as well,
Okay.
The hell.
a polar bear fur. It's kitted out. It's ready.
You rolled your 10, so yeah, you
Right.
don't have, you're good.
So I need you.
she's-
I need you to go right now.
All right,
Go.
all right, all right,
Go.
all right. Fine.
Swatter on the butt.
There's a rope. You just follow the rope.
She pulls her dress up.
And I take one last look. That's
Did you
very
take
nice.
the picture?
Just
or-
take a picture.
Oh yeah, yeah.
also.
No, I took a picture. Oh, I thought she already did. I thought we already
He
did that.
just goes.
I go
It looks nice.
snap. I go okay, go.
All right, she runs.
And I've
She
still got her
she
phone.
forgot her phone.
Right.
Yeah.
I write him a message. Bart, meet me at the fishing shack. I want to give myself to you.
Okay.
Now you need to be working on Bart.
You just
Bart and Nikki are standing
you
right
just
next to each
seduced
other.
him with a damn virgin. What am I gonna do?
You're Aurora.
Actually, more along the because he's standing right next to Nikki. His phone goes off. Nikki's going to see it.
Send.
So Nikki needs to be
Damn.
distracted.
Do I know you sent that message? That
That was all part of the plan.
Okay,
What kind of evil maniacal genius are you?
Nikki, I need to talk to you.
Oh, yeah, you're still glowing over your win.
Yes, it was a surprise. I thought you would definitely win, being as
No.
you're almost as beautiful as I am.
This is serious. It's about Bart and Jackie's plan. I need to tell you something.
Bart and Jackie have a plan?
Come with me.
Okay.
Come with me.
I've got to know what Bart's doing. I love him.
You do. So you might want to go find Jackie because I heard a rumor that she was going to offer her virginity to him.
And just as she says that, you see Bart go. He looks down at his phone,
Oh,
and
okay.
you see him slip out the door.
It's all coming together.
And he puts on a parka.
Yeah, it's on houseboat. So he steps out, and you see him zipping up his fucking big old floofy coat, and he's like going down off on a ladder onto the ice.
Are you okay?
No, you're trying to kill me.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do know what I see it happening.
You're okay. Wait,
I'm
time
a-
out. Time out. Sidebar.
What?
We had pre-discussed that you're okay with me killing
You can kill
Nikki.
whoever you want.
Okay, cool. I know where he's going.
But however, you need a virgin. That's what you said. That's why I
We're
said.
gonna kill Jacqueline
Right.
just because.
Time out. Isn't there
Because of
some
Queen.
deal about the mortal? Isn't the mortal something that hinges on this game? Don't we like?
Everybody
all
wants
want
to
to
bang the mortal, but
win.
that's about it.
Well, or possess the mortal,
Right.
or
But not kill the mortal.
make the
surely.
mortal one of them. Yeah. So essentially, because I think one of the things is like the vampire wants to turn the mortal into a vampire.
What do I
The
want?
werewolf. You
apparently want the mortal dead.
yeah. I mean, yeah. A pure mortal you could use as a sacrifice. You
Okay.
could
I want.
So-
I want the mortal to be a pawn in my scheme of world domination.
or get possessed by
Okay.
another
I
demon.
I will.
so you got
You,
sure
that
you
too.
try to kill me. It's fine.
I don't. Okay, I won't try to kill her, but
I like
watching,
that you try to kill me
You do? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's,
because
self-
it's something just selfish high school bitches would do over something petty like losing the
You got a-
crown.
You got a good point. Very good point.
Okay, so
Yeah, that you'd make fun of me until I develop an eating disorder.
I was gonna say, I mean, it's also bad making you watch your love get murdered by Damien.
You would be corrupting the
I
mortal.
want to. I want to gaze into the abyss and find out what Bart is actually doing.
Ooh.
Okay.
touche.
Gazing into the abyss.
When you gaze into the abyss, roll with dark. On a successful roll, it answers your questions and shows you visions.
Yep. So go ahead and roll your
This
plus.
is your,
So you're
sense
saying
motive there.
so you're telling her, Bart is up to no good. He's gonna go and bang Jackie. You need to totally file. And you see Bart leave, and all of a sudden you see Nikki just kind of stare off into space for a moment.
I'm going to use downward spiral,
Okay.
which is when I gaze into the abyss, I cause myself 1 harm,
Okay.
and when I do, I add 2 to that roll.
All right.
So I'm rolling on dark. My dark is a 1, so I'm at a +3.
Okay.
That's an 11.
11. Nice. Okay, so on a 10 up, choose 2. The visions are lucid and detailed. The visions show you what you must do. So choose, and then you carry
Or you carry 1 forward.
carry one forward, so you get to have a perpetual +1 for at least a little while. The visions cure you, removing 1 condition. So
I want the visions to show me where Bart is off to.
okay, and you get to choose 2 of those
Oh.
selections. So
Real quick, do I count Jackie as an innocent brought over to the dark?
at this point,
Yeah, since I boned the crap out of her in the back of my
yes, I would say yes.
So that's 2.
I want to be lucid and detailed and show me what I must do.
Okay, so you're staring off into the abyss. and in the reflection of you see your own reflection in the mirror in the window because it's dark outside, and then you just get this clear vision of Bart trudging through the snow, following the footprints already laid out, smaller footprints than his, and you see this fishing, this ice fishing shack in the distance, and there's a light on inside it. And you know what you must do is you must go there and stop them.
I must stop them. Out of my way. Peasants?
Because they I mean, if you're questioning what must I do to, I see this and what must I do to stop this, you have to go there and stop it.
I'm on my way. And I'm not dressed for this.
But you also know, because it's lucid, so you see them, you see him walking, you see the thing, you see the door opens up, and you see Bart being sliced and diced. And then you see in the fishing hole, you see you see Jackie being plummeting into the water, with her hands bound. And you know you must stop it.
I tell Aurora, there's bad things going to happen out there.
What?
People are going to die.
What's going to happen? What?
Jackie's going to drown and Bart gets cut.
We have to help. We have to help.
I've got to go.
I'll go with you. I have to help.
I'm still sending Bart messages.
Okay.
Don't deflower me right away. Give me a few minutes. Give me some time. I want to show you some things.
Okay. All right. And
I don't want him to walk in, burst into the cabin.
This is my birth month. I have a freckle here.
He's a 17-year-old boy. It's not going to last very long.
Well, but I don't want him to deflower
Okay.
her before we get there, and
I got you.
Eric's on to what you're saying.
I text Bark. Why do I keep doing that? Bart, and I'm like, nope, never mind, I'm gonna do it. Disregard that.
Okay. All right. So,
I text you. We gotta go.
I'm with Nikki now.
all right, Q. What are you doing?
That's a very good question. I don't know.
You all of
how
a sudden
much my
you don't know
heart
what's
was-
you don't know what the fuck's
clearing
going on.
out.
All of a sudden, everybody starts bailing. And it's not like everybody from school is in this. You're sitting basically by yourself at this point because everybody's like, we've got to go. And they all start taking off.
Well, let me gaze into the abyss then and see what's going on.
Where
Okay.
is that?
Is there a croquet? Is there a
definitely
croquet
some-
mallet laying around?
A croquet mallet on a houseboat.
You never know.
In the middle of winter.
I was just trying to think of some long-handled,
There's a hockey stick.
wooden object that I could, use as a stake and hammer.
There's a hockey stick.
Gazing into the
Actually,
abyss.
that was-
All right, so you're going to gaze into the abyss.
Like-
Okay.
There's a lot of strange stuff going on. I'm just gonna
Okay.
meditate on this
All
real
right.
quick. 7.
All right.
Just- All right. No, that's a 6. Never mind. I failed.
6 is a failure.
Yeah, I failed.
So you're you have no clue what's going on.
Very interesting.
You would maybe follow along just by seeing Aurora and Nikki.
This is definitely
together.
something that's never happened before.
Yeah.
Mike's like, nope, I'm staying at the boat. It's safe. No
Q,
murders
let's go.
here.
There's
I
danger
will
out
follow
there.
Nikki. If Nikki is panicky about something, I'll see what it's
I'm
about.
panicky.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we
I'm already.
right. All right. So, well, you guys are obviously way faster than all of the vampire, the fae, and the infernal would potentially be faster than the mortal trudging through this snow.
I also want to gaze into the abyss.
All right. So it's like, oh wait, let me stop and look.
She's slow, so I'm waiting for her. I want to, well, I guess I
I
can
want
ask
to
the
gaze
question.
into the abyss, but
So
I
everybody
can't.
stop. All right.
No,
So,
I can't.
so everybody stops and looks up at the stars.
It's like an episode of Charmed where Phoebe's like, and then the
never
camera
seen it. I
freezes.
don't know what that is.
Whatever. Oh, it sucks.
Wah,
7.
wah, wah.
Okay, gazing into the abyss on a 7. Choose 1. The visions are confusing and alarming. The visions are lucid and detailed, but they leave you with the condition of drained.
All right, I'll be slow like the mortal. Cool. I want to do that one.
All right, so they're lucid. Okay, so you're you're staring. You stop, and you're stopping on the edge of the, of the railing of this boat, and you're looking, and you see Nikki trudging along, headed towards the fishing shack. And as you're watching, you get and you're focusing on her. She's going to stop the ritual.
Damn it. I have to... beat her down. I have to lash out physically. I don't...
So you're going to catch up to her and start beating on Nikki?
Yeah.
Okay.
But first...
This became adversarial real quick.
She's drained.
Yes. So what that means is that if because she's drained,
Oh, shit.
that means that Nikki would have advantage, which would give Nikki a +1 or you a -1.
I'm already -1.
So it would give you a -2 if you lash out physically on Nikki.
Okay, then I guess it shouldn't do... can I don't know.
Mike, you working tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. We're at 10:30.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Okay,
I think we're almost done.
We are.
alright, we'll just keep going then. I won't try to do anything to her yet.
Okay. All right, so the first two, well, as you almost all kind of arrive at the same time. Nikki, you burst in as you see Jackie. Here's my question. Damien, did you really have all that stuff going in the?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Nikki, as you burst in, there's a fur on the ground. There's a heater going. You see Jackie is completely naked, like sprawled on the floor, and you see Bart has like his shirt off, and he's like got a hold of his pants as you burst through the door. Everybody else is like seconds behind you.
I
Kitchen.
go
So,
up to Damien.
Well, okay.
I would lash out physically at Bart.
Okay, so you're like,
Just, yeah.
okay, go ahead and roll your lashing out. That's going to be lashing out physically is plus volatile.
And I am a -1.
Me too. We have the same stats.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Oh,
Nice.
It's a 9.
Okay, you lash out physically with a 9. A 9. Do you have any strings you want to cash in on Bart?
Lash out physically. If I get to a 10, what's that do?
10 is you deal harm and choose 1. The harm is great, which you add another 1, or you gain a string. They need to hold steady, or they before they can retaliate against you.
Yeah, I want to use my string to go to 10.
Okay, so you lash out physically. You do 1 harm to him, which, I mean, that's pretty
That's a
significant.
quarter of your life, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You can make it great harm, so you really like lay into him and take out half his...
I don't want to do that.
Okay, you can gain a string on him.
I'll take the string back I used, I guess.
nice.
Okay, there you go. So you lash out physically, pow, and he's like, he's stunned. As Aurora, you said you're going to do what?
I tell Damien, you're the hot vampire in my head from Vampire Diaries. Damien, Nikki's gonna stop the ritual.
Ritual?
Get Jacqueline in the water.
Unlikely.
So you guys are running when that happens. So yes.
Right.
All right. So as the three of you enter into this very small shack, you see that Nikki has Bart is recoiling from getting smacked across the face.
It was a closed fist.
Punched in the face.
Thank you.
And he's holding his mouth like, and Jackie's laying on this rug, butt naked.
Perfect.
So what are you guys doing?
Well,
I'm like,
the polar bear rug is on a trap door.
Okay.
And if I pull a pin, the trap door goes and she falls in the water.
So it's a down swinging trap door.
Yeah.
it opens
I
like
rigged
this.
it. It's not a trap. It's just I rigged it so that it would do this. That's why the polar
Okay.
bear rug is in
Sure,
there.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, one of those things.
A double door.
Sure.
Okay. Like a pitfall. Gotcha.
Yeah, right.
All right. So you just
I
it's
just- I
it's
just
attached to a string or something.
Yeah, it's right outside. I just walk up and I go, yoink.
Okay. All right. So and Aurora, what are you doing? Because you know that as soon as he pulls this, the trap door opens out from underneath Jackie. She's going to fall into the lake, and the bear skin or the animal skin is going to wrap around her, and she's going to sink down in.
She got no chance.
That's what I want to happen.
Because there's,
Because there's like you also rigged it so it cinches at the top.
there's some lead shot in there.
There you
Right.
go, even better. And holes so that way the air she doesn't
Exactly.
bob.
You're
Right.
the best murderer
I know.
ever. I'm so,
I try.
so turned on.
Come on up.
This isn't the first time I've killed somebody in a frozen lake either.
Nice. All right, so
I did it at a hockey game once. It was awesome.
okay.
They play on like 3 inches of ice.
He stabbed them to death
this
with
was on a
ice
lake.
shards.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
This
All
is
right.
the Omen 2.
Yeah. So Aurora, you know that he reaches over, he grabs the pull lever to drop Jackie into the lake. What are you doing?
Trying to stop Nikki somehow, I guess, or distract Nikki.
Okay. So you're going to try and stop Nikki. Q, what are you doing?
Let's see. You're trying to save Bart.
No, I'm trying to punch Bart in his fucking
Cheating face.
cheating face.
You were punching Bart, but you were not trying to save anybody.
No, I was trying to
Okay.
save.
I think Barton maybe needs to die.
Actually, I'm going to go to Q, probably, so he doesn't also try to save Jackie. Look, man, she's got to die or we all die. It's, it's the way it is.
I don't think he can get in the water. I don't know.
I'm just moving closer to Q.
Is
in
Lake
case something
Winnipesaukee a river-fed lake? Is it a dammed?
I'm,
No, it's a big lake. It's
It's a natural lake. It's not a dam.
I don't know
lake.
what's going on here, but don't care really.
Didn't you say something last week about not being able to get in water or something?
Yeah, I might not be able to go across running water.
yeah, it's running water.
This is a lake.
Lake's cool.
You may still have some
Lake's-
current.
It's ice.
It's frozen.
still
too.
It's frozen. It's not
Frozen.
moving anywhere.
Yeah,
There's
it's
current
frozen.
under the ice.
Yeah.
Let's test it. Let's put him in there too.
Okay.
Let's get rid of
Bring
them
it.
all.
Let's kill everybody but us.
And then we'll do it.
I'll hypnotize both of them.
Okay, so Q, what are you doing?
No, yeah, I'm more or less here to make sure Nikki is all right. She is the queen after all, and got
Okay.
long-term plans.
Got long term. You got a plan for Nikki. Okay, so
Turn.
so what you're saying is maybe Bart might be in the way.
No, Bart got what was coming to him,
Oh, okay. So
and I had no idea about the trapdoor thing, so I'm just kind of making sure Nikki don't get near
okay.
that
So
trapdoor.
Q kind of steps you. So Nikki.
I'm staying between her and these two
Okay.
manipulators.
Gotcha. All right. So Nikki, you slug Bart. All of a sudden, you hear a yelp as all of a sudden, yes, you see. For 1 second, Jackie's there on a rug. Next second, there's a hole in the floor, and the rug is gone. And you're like, and then Q steps in and is now standing behind you as you see Aurora and Damien are standing at the door, and you hear, "Dominoes."
Dang.
What did you do?
What do you mean?
This isn't our shack. What did you do, Nikki?
Bart, save your girlfriend! And I grab him and start pushing him towards the wall.
That's
Okay.
volatile.
All right, yeah, you're getting physical with him, so that's plus volatile. Do you have any
Special.
strings or anything on Bart?
No,
Okay, so
but my volatile's 2.
nice. He's a physical guy.
Yeah, he is.
Rolls like a bitch.
7.
All right, a 7 on a physical. You harm them, but choose one. They gain a string on you, or they deal 1 harm for free on you.
Ooh.
If they want to, you can. Oh, if they want to, you become your darker self.
Uh-oh.
All right, so you're like, Hominos Sanctos, and then you deliver harm to him. So he's already had 1 harm, and you're like, and you like hit him, and he staggers towards the hole. You revert to your darker self.
So what does that mean?
Well, what does it say?
Oh no. I thought he already was.
You can't get what you need anymore. The world has left you cold and alone, shivering in the wake of your own addictions. The dark power will make some open-ended demands of you, and it'll promise you some lucrative and perhaps volatile things in return. Every demand you fulfill brings you a little closer to feeling whole again, to rekindling the fire in your heart. Whenever you fulfill those demands, remove a string it holds on you. You escape your darkest self when the dark power has no more strings on you, or when you agree to an even worse bargain with an even more dangerous dark power.
Gotcha. Okay. So the dark power,
Somebody's already doing
yeah. So all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you see Damien just kind of, his face just goes completely like ashen, and he's focused, and you're being told, kill him.
That was what I was trying to do.
Kill him, and then you're here in the
you're
back.
trying to get him to go save.
But I was actually trying
He
to kill
really
him.
He was
wanted
actually
murder him.
trying to
He
kill
was like,
him.
save her. She
Yeah.
fell in the
I thought
water.
you were just giving him a shove.
Kill him.
I was actually trying to dunk him right. Yeah, put his ass right in the water.
Right. But it's blood.
No, I know.
Blood.
Yeah.
Blood. So now instead of trying to dunk him, no, you're
Well, honestly, my intention was to cut his throat before I shoved him in the water.
right. And now it's like, but you need to bathe in it.
Okay. All right. So I grab the top of his head,
Okay.
peel his head back,
All right. Anybody doing anything at this point?
I'm so turned on.
and I drag a knife across his throat.
Is blood a lubricant? Nope.
Yes.
I don't
It
think Nikki needs to see
As
this.
long as it's wet and it doesn't dry too quickly,
Okay.
you can use it as a lubricant.
Okay.
You're seriously fucked up.
All right. So nobody does anything to stop Damien. Okay. Nikki, you just saw your love murdered. What's your darker self?
I turn into the worst emo kid in the world. Nobody understands or even wants to. They'd rather you disappear. Well, you're not going to disappear. You're going to make them live. You're going to make life a living hell for them. You'll betray the wicked to the judges, the weak to the executioners. You'll pit humans and supernaturals against one another until everyone looks like a monster. Only seeing the pain that you're causing your lover will let you escape your darkest self.
All right. So
You turn into Aurora.
So what
Evil.
does Vampire Boy do when all this blood sprays all over this tiny little cabin and onto the ice and snow?
yeah, it sounds like, Mike, you need to hold steady.
Sure. Holding steady. What's hold
steady.
So Nikki, all you know is that Damien just killed the man you love.
In a fit of jealous rage.
I want to try to push him into the hole.
Lash out physically. Yeah. Get it, boy.
Hold steady. It's cold.
Hold
said you
steady
were
is
turned
plus
on.
cold.
No, she's lashing out
I know,
physically.
7.
7 is on a 7. You keep your cool. Pick an option from the 10 list up, but also gain the condition of terrified.
Shit.
So you're terrified. You're gonna give in to the hunger in front of everybody.
All right.
So you pick the picking.
And what am I
You keep your
picking?
cool. Pick an option from the 10 plus. On a 10 plus, you keep your cool and choose one. Ask the MC a question about the situation or remove a condition.
Well, let's know. I want to know some more info here.
Okay, so what is going on is you piece it together pretty easily. Jackie was just sacrificed. This was premeditated. You're like, there is no way in hell that number one that animal skin could fall that
Right.
fast and cinch around the top. You're like, no, that was intentional. You also know that both Damien and Aurora have been out to this cabin, the shack previously. They even talked about it. We could always go out to that shack. So you know something's up. And you just know that it had something to do with Aurora's obligation to the Fae. You just like her beliefs. She did this on purpose. And with Damien,
He's speaking in tongues.
yeah, he's like babbling. Yeah, and like the it's freezing cold, and it got colder when this happened. So you're like, yeah, what is going on is they are both appeasing some sort of darker power. And Nikki is right in the crossfire.
All right. So what I'll probably be doing at this point is trying to, convince Nikki to, let's leave, and then I'll be like, I thought we were friends. Let me in. What you're doing. You make some deal with Damien.
I'm doing this for everyone.
I'm doing it for everybody.
She could have killed us all.
To make you feel guilty.
Nikki, what are you doing?
I want to try to shove him in the. I want to try to shove him in the hole.
Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
you're lashing out physically.
Lash out!
I want to lash out at you.
I don't have time to all this lashing out.
All right, so you're gonna
Aurora,
do.
save me.
I failed.
I'm going to.
All right, so she like bops you. Like you obviously can tell that she's trying to push you into the hole as well. And the dark power says, "Her next."
Oh my goodness.
I want to lash out physically at Nikki for attacking Damien.
Okay, lash out physically at Nikki.
Can we double team her?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my string on Nikki.
Okay, you get a +1.
Yeah, +3 altogether.
Okay.
Shit.
That's a 6.
A 6 is a fail.
Boo.
On a lash out physically on a fail.
Crap. I fall in the hole.
Actually, you fail so miserably that you become your darker self.
Oh, you're dead.
Boxcar.
15.
Okay. All right. So on a 10 plus, you deal 1 harm. You can make it 2 harm,
Okay.
or you can gain a string, or they need to hold steady before they can retaliate.
If you give me 2 harm, I'm 1 away from dying.
2 harm.
2 harm. You are now 1 away from dying.
The dark power told me to kill you, so...
Yeah.
My
So-
darkest self is everything you say is a promise. Everything you hear is a promise. If a promise is broken, justice must be wrought in blood. To escape your darkest self, you must in some way rebalance the scales of justice. So now I want to kill stuff too.
Yep. All right. All right. So you lash out and boom, Nikki just takes it really hard. Q, what are you
I'm
doing?
going to hypnotize Damien.
Okay.
Do you have a string on me?
No.
Okay, so I can try this.
Okay.
I'm going to hypnotize him to basically stop what he's doing and to let's see.
So darkest self means I don't have access to my...
It doesn't say that.
Okay.
You
It
know.
says you can't get what you need anymore. That's why I was confused.
You're just feeling like, nothing can help me. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm basically going to tell him to stop. Sit down and don't.
So you're
don't
defusing
do
the
anything
situation.
to defuse him, right?
Okay. Go ahead and make your hypnosis roll.
Right now I erased my string on him, so this is +1.
Okay.
Nope, fail.
Oof. What does it say anything about if you fail?
No.
Okay.
It was just 7 to 9. They would possibly know I'm manipulating.
So well,
I just did
so
not
that means
hypnotize him.
you do not hypnotize him, and he obviously knows that you did it. What you're trying to do. So he's trying to keep you. You can't get what you want, and he's trying to stop you.
He used to die.
I
He runs away.
You can run away.
You can run away. So you're trying to stop it. Q, you know you can't stop this. So it's
You turn into a bat.
now it's either you or Nikki at this point.
Was this a one-shot or a
It's a one shot.
I was playing it like it was a campaign.
No, it's a one shot.
Okay.
Well, after seeing my lover slain so viciously in front of me, after failing my attack on Damien and taking a wallop that's almost got me dead, I throw myself in the hole.
Dun dun dun.
We should have sex right
I was
now.
going to say, let's do it.
Dominoes.
It's covered in blood. Just-
Covered in
Yeah,
blood.
that's what I was saying.
You guys
Right,
hump,
yeah.
and the
I'm pegging you.
and when
Okay.
you
She's pegging
you
me.
both simultaneously climax, and the shack explodes. The end.
We died.